And welcome back. Now we're going to be on the fourth part to our Let's Play of Kingdoms of the Dump. Last time, I believe we were in the Kingdom of, what was it, Londros? We were in the Detergros. That's what it is. And our pal Walker Jacket has been hypnotized by some vile forces. And I believe we just entered Pillow Fort. Let's see. Let's check out... Oh, yeah. Okay, so it's just Ratavia. Currently, we're down to just Ratavia's. And our little pal Loot. Yes. Welcome to Needlepoint. A very strange... Almost... Oh, yeah, that's right. This is a single target damage skill. Maybe I should get the other one while I don't have any party members. Ooh, that's pretty cool, though. Oh, Jesus. Basket Case there has a lot of HP. Yeah, you know, actually, the Welcome to Needlepoint bit, it kind of almost gave me a Earthbound sort of vibe to it. Ooh, Loot's going in, huh? Damn, Loot. That's a whole lot of damage, brother. 300 damage, that was half my damn alt. Okay, he's weak too. There we go. Actually weak to that ability. Loot, be careful, buddy. Never fucking mind. Loot's out for blood. But yeah, it kind of gave me the vibes of... What is it? Where Paula was kidnapped by the weird blue cult? It kind of gave me that sort of vibe to it. Even though the blue cult in Earthbound, they weren't very successful. While these guys, they seem to have been a bit more successful, if I can be honest. I think they did a little better than the blue cult did. So I think all they did was manage to get Paula. Cute colors. Yes, it's very pastel, isn't it? It's a pastel-y and very comfortable-looking kingdom. Oh, damn it. Okay, Loot does fully heal himself afterwards. That's pretty good, at least. They managed to paint a cow. That's true. They did get away with painting an entire cow. That's pretty incredible if you think about it. Okay. So at least our like steel attack seems to do pretty good against the laundry basket enemies. Okay. I have to go all the way back. Damn it. I can't. I cannot rat pedal my way out of this one. A blue marble. Okay. Probably pretty efficient. Probably gonna need that, I'm assuming. Agility bonus, luck bonus. -5 skill comparative to -2 agility. Okay, I'll take this. 5 skill, I think, is where I feel like it's hard to tell, but I feel like Ratavia is meant to be a support kind of character with a couple of nukes of her own. I feel like that's where she kind of wants to be. You know? Family size TP. So that's the actual tent. The regular TP is like a sleeping bag. I haven't seen the sleeping bag items in a really long time in these kinds of games. Which one? I feel like... Was a sleeping tent or a sleeping bag, was that in 7 or 8? Oh, sorry, 7 or 6? I know some Final Fantasies, they actually just had tents. Oh, sorry, they had sleeping bags, but I just don't remember which. Horace, is that you? It's half past the hour of drool, for Sauna's sake. Mistress, what's all this then? Something really wrong with the townsfolk of Needlepoint. Including the bookkeeper here. Many hands make light work. Ah, I see. Bring him in. Look at you. You're pale as a sheet, Master Bookkeeper. Do you know what's going on with him? I'd recognize the spell anywhere. You would? A powerful bit of laundromancy indeed. Useful for corralling loose socklings and even calming wild turtlenecks. But using it to mind-wash other people. Unthinkable. You did right to get him out of there. I'll do what I can for him. Horace, be a dear and put on some bubble tea, would you? Beforehand, they were making loot, make coffee. Now they got Horace making tea. They really do like putting their sidekicks to work in this world. Huh. Okay. I was about to say, what are we going over to the left for? Is this somewhere we should visit later? Hey, even the dumps need unpaid interns. I suppose so. What voice does Cerulean have? For now, I'll just... whatever comes up to mind. Let's see. I just don't understand, Bubble. Why would Master Vermilion send me out here for this? Not that I mind cleaning the shorelines or anything. It's just... ever since I became a laundromancer... Whoa, whoa! I think I got something big! Dustin! Oh God! I don't think his insides are supposed to come out like that. Oh dear, I think I tore a seam. What is it? Okay, he's better. Great dryer in the sky. It's alive. I am. Who are you? Oh, hi. I'm Cerulean, and this is my familiar. It's familiar. Bubble. I'm Dustin Binsley, a knight of Garbat. Wait, where's the boat? Oh dear, sorry, but I think you were, shipwrecked. We were on an important diplomatic mission to Needlepoint. We have an urgent message for the Laundromancers. Cute. It really, yeah, I love... The art style of this game is incredibly charming. This guy, or these people, they understand the how good the black void with a couple of white eyes are for character design. They understand that very well. Oh, you do know that I'm a laundromancer, right? Are you serious? Well, I just earned my pattern last year. But yes, officially. Heh, that's how I, magically floated you out of the ocean. And so the wizard meets the knight. This is too perfect. Hey, can you take a look at this? Ah. Binsley, please do not pull out the ancient artifact of ultimate evil to every new person you come across. They're not gonna... That's not the way you introduce yourself or make friends, Binsley. Sorry, didn't mean to spook you. The very sight of it made my threads fray. Do you know anything about it? Well, no, but my mentor certainly would. He is at the Wash Tower in Needlepoint. You gotta take me. We can find my friends, and you can introduce us to your mentor. Introduce you? Oh dear. To Master Vermilion? Come on, Sari. You saved my life. You owe me. What? Siri, do you not... What about the part where you owe him for saving his life? I feel like that one snuck by him. I'm not much of a guide. We were sent from Book's End. The library has fallen to whatever this waste is. Some bad stuff is going down, and I need your help. Well, I'm certainly not doing much good out here. I will take you. I know, Bubble, I know. But we plucked him from the depths of the dishwater ourselves. Who are we to question the will of the Wash? We just gotta make a quick stop at the Spa of Sages, and then we can head to the city. Woohoo! Let's go! Easy, Bubble. I like him. He seems earnest, genuine. Oh, you say that about everybody. Really is the pacing of a classic FF game. It really is. It's just so charming. Oh, so this is his ability. Jump on these to access higher platforms. Up to 3 bubbles can be created at one time. As a Garmentian, junk food will be ineffective to recover HP. Make use of laundry items and skills instead. Ah, interesting. Can I do like this? Aha! This is how we get to higher places. It's so good. If you really... I feel like the best way I can describe this game, if you ever really wanted to get the vibe of those old classic JRPG games, it's hard to go wrong with a game like this. They really do a good job of really capturing that feeling, that vibe. Star print. I think I'm just gonna give him extra HP. 20 HP for somebody who has 193 seems pretty okay. Agreed. It really, yeah, it does it really well. It does it very well. Which is a very big compliment. I feel like it's very easy to say, to like trying to make it like you kind of want to make that sort of game, but it's a different thing altogether to actually make it and really get that vibe across. Let's see. So, medium HP to 2 tiles. Wow, how refreshing. Indeed. Ah, and this guy can make oil tiles. Hit a column of enemies with clean damage. Medium water damage, it creates a water tile. Must cast on water tile. Low HP regen every turn. Interesting, so, regen seems fine. But I feel like, especially with Dustin, I feel like I want oil spill together. I've already have like a double person heal. That seems already pretty effective. Mount Lint. Well, we're going to look around quite a bit. Ah, that's a spot? Oh, no, it's just a hidden zone. The Pillar of Knowledge. So even this character cannot interact with the Pillar of Knowledge. I assume that our mage would have done magey things at the Pillar of Knowledge, no? I feel like that would make sense to me, at least. Alright, explore around a little bit. Oh, what's this? Postcard, Etergios. What is that? A picture postcard of the Mount Lint Spa. It's a key item. Wonder what that's going to be used for. Ooh. Check out that. Listen to that music. It's pretty good. Okay, so it's a column of enemies with clean damage. Oh, that's a whole column. Very good for 6 MP. Then water pillar for our single target, big damage. And what's our usual attack like? Ah, we just throw our bubble friend goes at him. Wow. Our guy takes a lot of damage. That's fair. He is a wizard. You know what the clean? Let's see how much damage we do, though. Not too much. Okay, well, we almost did 1,000 damage with a single hit. Dustin might... I mean, we are 4 levels above Cerulean. Or Seri, as he's known to his pals. So that might be something to keep in mind. And old Seri here does not have... Defense is 76, and then Dustin's is 95. Okay, that is a substantial difference. What's the dryer sheets? Skill bonus, wind resist, volt resist. Wow, that seems very good. Okay, we're going to give that... Because skill damage should also improve our actual magic. But damn, Cerulean, you take a beating. I wonder if that'll heal multiple people in the back row as well. Get a metal drain here. We do get like a lot more MP than we actually use, so. Wow, he does not do a lot of damage. Boy, can this guy like leave my damn wizard alone? He just got here. Everybody's beating up on the poor wizard in the back row. Okay, we'll use one. I'm very shocked that he's not like right off the bat incredible. But like I said, I guess he is a couple levels low. His healing heals everyone if in the wow. That is pretty incredible. It heals everybody in the menu. I feel like I can get up there. I feel like I can cheat it. I say that as I don't cheat it. There we go. Are you supposed to... Is that the idea? Or am I just cheesing it? I can't tell. He needs something. He needs some way to like protect himself. That's what he needs. He needs some way to protect himself. Right now, he's not doing much. If you stack two side by side, you can and you combo, you jump higher. Oh yeah, right. Because with the like, just with the trampoline stuff, right? If you time your jump properly each time, we get a Gatling gun. Damn, Dustin Binsley, I thought you were a fucking knight. Didn't know you were gonna pull out a gat. Galvanize. Buff skills. Stacks up to 3 times. Nifty. Rapid multi-hit targets for high skill damage. I mean, that seems pretty good. So I wonder if this guy's going to be like full support. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Just like the trampolines work in this game. Right now, his magic is pretty... His skills aren't very powerful, but I can see maybe him just being a full support kind of mage. Nothing wrong with like an actual cleric, even though he's kind of dressed up like a wizard. That right here. Also, what were you guys been playing this weekend? Besides this, I decided to get back into Aria of Sorrow. I was playing it to, I'm the only Vendi in this land. Damn. It's just you, huh? I was playing it to do some retro achievement collecting. So it seems like, as I played it the second time, I feel like we got really lucky on our first playthrough with getting that lightning spell early, because man, that game is much more challenging if you cannot just throw lightning from your fingertips. Black. Ugh, what is that smell? That's the smell of clean, Dustin. Lavender and rose water to be precise. But don't worry, I just bless this pool and we can go. Playing Constance. Ah, which one is that? Is that, I'm assuming one of the DS ones, yeah? I like retro achievements. They give you a good reason to go back to these games. Depending on what the achievements like are in this one, I might go for the 100%, but I feel like since we missed out on one of the early game side missions, that might be impossible. So you have to bless this pool? How come? Oh, well, let's see. This is a retreat for young laundromancers. Master Vermilion sent me here to purify the pool of reflection before Linter arrives. Of course. Linter. Well, don't mind me. I'll just watch. Watch me? Okay, here goes. I don't know how this works, but aren't you supposed to say something? I, have stage fright. I got you. You're bashful and whatnot. No, I mean... Well, yes, but I... Oh, come on. It's just me. You can do this, man. Saint Sona, grant me courage, imbue me with strength, silence my fear. Ahem. Soil, oil, boil and bubble. Dryer, burn, and washer rumble. A drop of soap by falling night. The darkest stains return to light. Wash, Mother, hear our prayer. That was beautiful, man. Really? Thank you. Dustin is really the kind of guy... I feel like Cerulean needs a pal like Dustin, I think. Scrap! The vial! It's glowing! What does that mean? This happened right before they came. What? Who came? Right before they killed him. Killed whom? Sorry, buddy. No time to explain. Get ready for a scrap. No, not in this holy place. We have to hide. Oh, it's a new Metroidvania. Ah, okay. I thought it was a, Castlevania one from, like, the, DS era or something. This is the place, right? Yeah, the target should be here by now. A blue laundromancer with a star prince. So, where is he? What do? We just gotta hunker down, hold our noses, and hang tight. Yeah. Say, all this waiting around is really stiffening me up. Now you mention it, I am feeling some tension in the neck. You thinking what I'm thinking? Spa day? Spa day. It would keep us limber, you know? I mean, we're in no shape to be taking heads, thinking we do it. Really, we have to. Got to. Let's make this a little more comfortable. That's more like it. So this is like, who are those two goofballs from the Power Rangers series? Bulk and Skull? Well, the vibes I'm getting from these guys. I'm surprised Cerulean's not reacting to them defiling the holy place like this. Not too shabby. Oh no, they're getting comfortable. They want your head, Cerulean. This is bad. My head? Why? Don't worry, buddy. We'll figure something out. Ah, Dustin is... Oh, okay. They just fell asleep drinking. Drinking in the spa. Finally, they're conked out. I don't know about this. Trust me, we'll just slip on by. I guess we will just slip on by. I was like, I should turn back and fight them, but you know, if it works, it works. Phew, we just got past them. Stick with me, buddy, we'll have no problems. That was terrifying. Stop right there. You think you can get away from us? Stand back, Siri. I can take them. Oh dear. Wasn't the target supposed to be alone? Don't question the 8-ball. This is from the hands of Grime. We're gonna fight them in their casual wear. All right, so Gatling gun. Ooh, it's a cross pattern, eh? All right, let's do a wrecking ball here. We'll set up an oil tile. There we go, and we got the timing on it. Hell yeah! I do feel like there should be. Ooh, actually, I'm gonna put it here, just in case he moves. Ooh, maybe that's why the oil tile isn't the best choice. It depends on them. Yeah, maybe that's why it's not like the best pick. Interesting. Ah, man. I still can't hit him. All right, well, I'm going to hit this guy with my Uzi anyways. Huh, how do you that one, you think? Might as well just heal and sprint. Wow, that's a big heal. Jesus, that's a full heal, basically. $224. Okay, let's get out of here, and then I guess I'll just put one on top of him. Oh, oil spill does damage. Okay, I thought we just created an oil tile. Ooh, Junkyard Fist. But they are in a perfect spot to do the Wrecking Ball. I'll save our limit break for afterwards. Yeah, that just seemed like way too good of damage. Man, can you like stay on? Can this guy stay on the damn oil tile to save his life? Please, just once. I ain't asking for the whole world here. But I think that shows maybe the limit to... Oh yeah, that's right. Is it an electric punch? Even though it's a glass tile? Interesting. Anyways. What the? That should hold them for a while. You're a real wizard. Amazing. You're a real wizard. Sari? Oh, well, we should probably get going. You're dead, Laundryman, so you can't escape the 8-ball. Why didn't you just do that from the beginning, Sari? Well, I guess I had to be a little weaker, huh? Alright, we'll just use a sewn kit. Patch him up. We do need to heal up. We need to get some MP going. But I guess whenever, yeah, random encounter, we can just heal some MP. Even though it's a little tough with Sari, because Sari doesn't really have a good way to deal damage. Maybe oil spill? Nah, not really. Yeah, he just doesn't have a really good, like, regular attack. That's fine. Another metal drain. We'll be kind of in a good spot. I'm surprised Sari doesn't have, like, a little special minigame for his auto attack. Also, it'd be really nice if you could steal MP. That would be fucking nasty. But I guess I would make him a little too good, huh? Dustin's fine. Dustin's got 160 HP, and that guy can take a beating and keep on, what is it, take a licking and keep on ticking. My God, it's so much damage. What kind of blade do we have? Whatever blade we have really is dealing a massive amount of damage. They're weak to it, so is it like it must be a glass blade or something, I'm assuming? I'll check it out after we're done here. I'm assuming it's like glass or something. Alright, 240. And then skill will full heal the party. I think I am going to put a water tile on. Now I'm curious, so because it seemed to hurt. It seemed to hurt the enemy when we used the oil tile. So I wonder if using the water tile on our side of the field will hurt us. That seems like that's how he sets up his giant regen tile, which seems really strong. I'm quite curious if it'll end up hurting us. Oh, who's this? Oh, my postcard. You found it. Told ya, it was no match for a knight in this party. Well, Dustin, we didn't even find her yet. You handed over the Tergros postcard. Thank you so much. Here, I couldn't bear to let you go on without a reward. $500. I didn't even know that was a quest. It just so happened to fall into my lap. You gotta love it when a plan all comes together like that. You gotta love it. Alright, so... Oh, is this a... I think this is a hoarding heart. Very nice. My question is, should I be giving those to... I mean, I'm thinking I should give that to the wizard, but at the same time... There we go. But at the same time, it's like he doesn't really... He's already super weak to begin with, like HP-wise. Is it worth spending that on him? That's the question I'm kind of in my mind with right now. So I could just give it to Dustin. I guess I'm going to give it to Cerulean, but I'm going to give the next one to Dustin. And then the skill pill can go to Cerulean. There we go. That seems good. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. 2 sewing kits, room for 1. Well, you know what? I can heal 10 HP. Bam. Now I got room for 2. Easy fucking peasy, dude. South Needlepoint, in memoriam. This bridge dedicated to Saint Sauna. That's funny. Isn't that, I know Kat was just playing a game, Saint Seiya. So I was just thinking, that's funny. Saint Seiya, Saint Sauna. No, it also kind of reminds me of Fauna. But then again, it's pretty common. No, not the most direct link, but I guess that is being what happens when you're a little bit Hololive pill. You know, you just start seeing connections that aren't exactly there. All right, I'm gonna clear this guy. So now I want to test the water tile. Okay, it is on our side, so let me put it on Dustin. Okay, but it doesn't do that much damage. Okay, so it does, like, no damage. Is he, like, full support? So really it might be, like, full support. I figured the wizard thing would mean his spells are strong, damage-wise. But I guess the cowboy also already has really powerful magic. That's interesting. I wasn't thinking that Cerulean was going to be full support. But the more I see him, the more I'm thinking that's the case. Sweeping slash, or... Let's try Gatling gun here. Okay, I don't think you can get like a yeah on Gatling gun. That's my assumption currently. Yeah, also it really does like no damage. You need the new skill, otherwise I don't know if I'm gonna put him in the party. The heal's really good. But I can always use food to heal. So it really needs like some damage or something. Curdled milk. I guess we can use a curdled milk, right? We might as well. Let's see what his boil point thing is. He gets better as time goes on. That's good. So his healing is incredible, but he needs, like, some ability that can, like, dole out some damage, because currently the clean skills are definitely not it. Ooh, St. Launder's Wind. Okay, I'm going to save that, I think. I mean, 6 isn't that bad. Oh yeah, I can actually... We'll go into the menu and see what his Boil Point does. What does your Limit Break do, my friend? What does it do? Restores medium HP to all allies. Ah, it's in a cross pattern. Or an X pattern, rather. Interesting. That seems alright. Come on. Ah, God. I can see that. I can see this bubble thing messing me up multiple times. The bubbles go away a little fast. Not super fast, but just a little fast. I am still thinking about maybe just... I wonder, Penguin, did you find the regen tiles super effective? I'm thinking that they seem good in theory, but I don't know how practical they are. Because if so, I might just swap it to the oil tile just for him to have some relatively simple. I rarely used it. Yeah, that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling. I feel like it's a little bit much, even though the regen tile is probably pretty good. And the oil damage, at least it's low MP. And it sets up for potential combos, and I feel like it's more valuable. Though I feel like I want Cerulean faster than Dustin, so they can combo well together with it. Alright, is there anything up here? Man, I love... One thing that I don't think enough games do, that the game does very well, is having like a very readily available mini-map for the actual, like, dungeon you're in. It's really smart. A thin, elegant sword. Ignite oil tiles. Ah, water damage. Interesting. I don't think it's worth. Oh, true. Right. Actually, you bring up a good point, and as well, currently, we're not using fire, we're using electric. And so a water tile will do just as well as an oil tile. So that might still be... actually, you know what? I also haven't used a water tile to attack the enemy. When I used it on Dustin, it did, like, no damage. But that might not be the same for an enemy. Also, I feel like the water blade probably isn't super good at the area with the water monsters, no? Well, what I'm assuming are water monsters. Probably just use Sweeping Slash, I think. Ah, damn, didn't get any of them. Yeah, at least that does something. Put a water tile on him. Let's see if it does any damage. No, doesn't. Okay, so it's just for a water tile creation. Move down here. Let's see what the healing spritz looks like. Pretty damn good, if I may say so myself. So, I didn't see an element on our weapon. Whatever the elemental weapon we have is, it is dealing super effective damage. I know it says it can ignite oil tiles, but that doesn't really say... That doesn't really give me an elemental vibe, you know what I mean? Alright, let me just Metal Drain here. Yeah, you need to make multiple tiles, it feels like, to make that an effective use of a turn. Let's have him defend. I guess you could also, if you have Ratavia out, she could potentially lock somebody into place, and then you could set up the tiles. Okay, let's explore down. Oh, Jesus. I thought I went off the map for a second there. You know, actually, this kind of reminds me of... what's the area called in Secret of Mana? The Far Lands? It's the lands that have, where you're traveling from room to room that changes the seasons. This pink terrain very much reminds me of that. And so does the music. Music is very Secret of Mana-esque. I could Cannonball here. Yeah, I can Wrecking Ball. It's only 10 MP. Pure Lands. Yes, the Pure Lands. It very much reminds me of the Pure Lands. Yeah, alright. We'll just use St. Launder's Wind. Why not? I want to see what it looks like. Oh, hold action to fill the butt. Oh, jeez. I did that. You know what? At least it was a good test, right? It was a good test. Whack. The point of the game is very awkward for Ciri. He shines a lot more in Act 3. That makes sense. He needs... Once his other abilities come online, I'm sure it's a big improvement. That's why I was unsure if he was like, because he could still be a full support kind of cleric character. That would not surprise me in the least. Let me just put as much damage as I can on him. That's pretty good. Or he might be like a wizard after that. Like, he still might have some, like, nukes that are coming up. Oh, damn it. I put on the wrong character. I have 80 medals. Alright, let's just pow. When does he get his new ability anyways? Level 20. Okay, he's getting there. Interesting. So everybody gets an ultimate. I wonder how you get your final skill. I guess we'll learn as the game goes on, but I'm quite curious. If it's just gotten to you just, like, via... what would you call it? Like, a moment in the story? Or if you have to do, like, something special for it. I'm gonna Junkyard Fist, I think. I've still yet to get it. And you're in Act 3, I'm assuming... Do you feel like you're close to the end of the game? I guess the best way I could do it without, like, getting spoiled. Act 4. So I'm assuming maybe, like, 5 acts? I guess that would make sense. I feel like you stop on 3 and 5, not like an even number. But I don't know, that's totally a vibe thing. There's no data to back up that feeling. That's just the feeling I get. Final act feels very endgamey. Okay. That's it. To me, that's just... I'm just basing that purely on vibes. There's no scientific data on that one. You could definitely have a finishing act in Act 4. Damn it! There we go. Oof. Bup, bup. How far away is that? This damn perception. I can't tell how far away that thing is. I've fallen flat on my ass twice now. Oh, well. That wasn't what I wanted to do. This sucks. Hurl, spew, I'm going to need you to What the dishevel are you two wearing? So what happened was, I assured Master Vermilion we would handle his pupil. It ain't fair. Would have had him if you didn't have that rustin' bodyguard. Bodyguard? Shiny little fella. Ain't you gonna let us down? Back to just hanging out for you two. Master Keeper, sorry to wake you. Where am I? No time for chit-chat, dearie. Something is coming for us. What are you saying? Here's your revolver, cleaned and loaded. I know you're still woozy, but best to be prepared. I'm not much for fighting these days. Eh? You're awake, Keeper? What's going on? I sense a disturbance in the wash. Alright, a disturbance in the wash, huh? It approaches. Let him come. Ratavia! Dustin? How in the dump? Hey, who's the blue guy? This is our new friend Cerulean. He's a total badass, a real laundromancer. Damn, how many party members do you even have now? Well, we have... This will be our 4th. Also, hello, Munich. Because our 5th one, the cockroach, we don't know where he's at currently. I don't know if he's going to be a party member later on or not, because he's part of, like, the mob. Right now we have 4. Loot was an active one. No, he's a guest character. I don't know if maybe he will become a regular party member at some point, but currently he's a guest. Well, he fished me out of the ocean, and now he's agreed to be my sidekick for life. What? Hello? Well, first things first, blue guy. Oh? Apparently you saved Dustin's can, so thank you. Seriously, watching over him is like a full-time job. Oh, no problem. I heard you were shipwrecked? Oh, we weren't shipwrecked. Dustin just fell off the boat. Just fell right off. Hey, we don't have to go over every detail here. Oh, well, ahem. If you're all quite finished... Sorry for showing up unannounced, ma'am. Hush. I'm going to ask you once. I'm only going to ask you this once now, child. Gulp. What darkness have you brought into my manor? And don't spin a yarn on me now. I knew it from the second you entered the room. Tell me you aren't involved in this mind-washing business. Ma'am, no, it's... It's because of me, isn't it? I've carried this for so long. Great dryer above. The toxic waste. Oh, more... I suppose this is where we're going to learn about the actual toxic waste in that thing, huh? So there's no question, then. Vermilion is behind this. I can't believe it. We saw it with our own eyes, leading the townsfolk down to the dock like puppets on strings. It seems the little mission he sent you on was a setup as well, Cerulean. Those Grimlian freaks knew you would be there. So the hands of grime have gone to the laundromancer's order as well. Don't push it, dearie. Your threads are still in a weakened state. But what do we do? If only the headmaster were still here. Well, we need to save the town, obviously. You said the final shipment was in 2 days. But Blue Guy and the Keeper can't get anywhere near the city. There's got to be a way. There is a counteractive agent. Not laundromancy, but powerful talcomancy. However, I need a key ingredient before I can prepare the concoction. Okay. While Master Librarian here is regaining his strength, you can go fetch it for me. I can still. We'll handle it. Wonderful. Travel northwest to Laundry Forest. I trust you'll be leading them there, Cerulean, my boy. Oh, yes, I suppose so. You do know the way, do you not, young Starprint? Well, yes, I know the way. Splendid. Deep within you'll find a grove of tidal pod trees. The pods are jelly-like, sweetly scented, and come in a variety of shapes and colors. Despite their tantalizing looks, I must insist, do not eat them. Why is everyone looking at me? I repeat, do not eat the pods. They are for professional use only. Sometimes even soap can be deadly. Understood. Off you go now, young Lute. Horace and I will watch over the librarian. Oh, and Cerulean. Do hurry back. I'm glad we have a Tide Pod. What a very timely Tide Pod joke. In our year of 2025, we can still get a Tide Pod joke in there. I think that probably goes to show how long they've been working on this game. They're making a damn Tide Pod joke this far in. Oh yeah, there was a lot of treasures back in the other region. I forgot which map it was, but one of the maps... let's give Dustin Binsley a rotten. I don't know why we're getting a rotten onion this far into the game. Like, that's a very puny-ass potion that we're getting in Act 2. Like, 20 HP ain't nothing. Alright, I just want to check around. You can only really do 3 party... That is what I'm thinking, Munich. That seems to be the case. Of course, this is not the ideal party formation because we don't have Jacket Walker. But I feel like that's why... Oh, okay, so this is not the way to go. Oh, is the Laundry Forest the other way? I didn't remember the name of it, but I'm supposing that must be... Let's go west out of there. Makes sense the tile system would be too crowded in combat. Yeah, it probably would end up getting, like, a little too much if your side had 4 people. You could accidentally get yourself in some real nasty spots pretty quick, I think. Give that to Dustin. Dustin's Limit Break is really good. I still find it very strange that they're giving potions for Limit Break. A hidden jump. How did I not discover this beforehand? Oh yeah, this is 100%. This is like, this track reminds me of the Pure Lands. Like 120%. Alright, Metal Drain here. Well, you do have 4 with guests, and it gets very annoying. That's true, actually. That's... When we had our 4th with a guest, that was when we had the Queen... the Princess Bee. And I found it difficult to not accidentally get her killed. Or make it so that we would end up getting 2 characters attacked by an AoE attack instead of 1. It's interesting. I feel like... no, I guess a lot... I was about to say, I feel like a lot of RPG games, usually you get more than 3 party members. I mean, Final Fantasy IX had 4. 10 had 3. 7 had 3. Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, they both had 3. Trying to think. I can't... It's always hard to, like, come up with... like, I know I played a lot of RPGs before in my day, right? But it's always hard to grab examples when you come up with a point. I feel like it's just all of a sudden all the knowledge flows out of your brain. Well, I guess Evolution for the GameCube also only has 3. Then what else? The Top Bridge. Yeah, okay, Persona. Yep, the whole Persona series. They always had 4. They always had 3. So does the SMT series. They can just keep 3 party members on screen, and then when one of them dies, another party member guest comes up. See, it's funny you brought that up, Munich, because I was actually just talking about how one game that you might not expect has like a really good solution to this issue, and it's Yeek. Oh, okay, this is the area I just was in. Yeek does it where Yeek has an active battle time system. It's all... the battle's always flowing. Oh, that's why. Okay. And once one of your party members goes down, after a certain amount of time has passed, another character will come and take their spot. I think you can still get a game over if the enemy kills your squad too fast, but that might not be the case. You might always be able to go over to your old party members. I like that. I really like that combat system. I think that's a good way to use your backup characters, because a lot of times it feels really lame where you just don't end up using half your team. And then sometimes the game punishes you by making, like, mandatory battles with them. And it's like, man, if you just gave me a better way to use these team members, I would totally be down for it. Funny enough, Clair Obscura 33 does a reserve system with a 3-party system at all times. Interesting. So they do a reserve system, so if some of your team goes down, they'll get replaced by your backups. Yeah, true. Final Fantasy X does a really good way with that. It's very smart, the way that Final Fantasy X does its party system. Once again, another good way of actually having your backup party members have some utility. Double bond. Ah, nice. So it really needs everything you can get. Okay, that's really funny. Wow, that's a big skill bonus. 20 more skill? Damn, he might be dealing some damage with his spells now. I wonder if all of his wands will give him a skill bonus. Yeah, they get you replaced by your backups. You even choose to bring them or just get... Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, I do wish more places also did the Final Fantasy X approach. That was such a cool system. No, I mean, I don't need... This damn... Listen, this gold paperclip isn't worth all this trouble. Like, how much are you gonna put in the way of this one little area? Just for the 10 paperclips. Put a whole tree in the foreground just to block it. Oh, interesting. Battle music doesn't change here. Let me steal from the basket case. Loose cloth. Okay. Assuming that's gonna be probably just an enemy item sort of deal. Okay, doing better. Forward, attack, deal some MP. I know FF12 lets you switch party members, not in combat. Being dead is very much not in combat. I don't remember much about 12. I liked... It seemed, what do I want to say? Remember 12, like... 12's world seemed really interesting, but I don't remember much about it afterwards. I just remember 12's system being the, just to make a kind of funny joke, like a very, very, very light amount of coding is how you did all the combats in that game. Which is a cool way. I mean, I like trying to change up the formula, but I feel like 12's was almost a little bit too much. Oh, I hit... Do you guys saw how I said yeah? That's because I think I accidentally hit the button for the enemy. Yeah, FF12 was fun like that. I like the coding. It's a cool way to do it. Like I said, it's good to try and change things up. I guess I get a little annoyed sometimes, because at least, probably not back when 12 was doing its thing, but a lot of, like, modern times, I feel like companies think that turn-based RPGs just aren't sellable anymore, like people don't want them. And I could not agree more, obviously. I could not disagree more, rather. he's still alive. Okay. Then, no, I can just... Yeah, I'll Metal Drain. Why not? There we go. Yeah, Loose Cloth is just a money item. Oh, actually, no. I could probably take... I wonder, should I have this on Ractavia now? If I have his? Maybe not. Uppercut's interesting, too. I feel like I should not have... I don't need her light heal if I have his massive heal. So I have some crazy-ass spells, too. Reverse is the goofiest status effect. Oh, God, I remember so little about that game now in, like, retrospect. What did Reverse do? Damn. That's some fucking damage. I'm assuming for you it reversed your controls, but what did it do for the enemies? Let me just Metal Drain here. Damage heals you and vice versa. Oh, interesting. It's almost, not entirely, but it kind of reminds me of the zombie stats a little bit, where healing used to hurt you. Yeah, we're just gonna... Oh, I skipped past what his new abilities were. High HP to area, scales with skill, bonding activity, buffs defense, floor scrubber, removes tiles effect, restores a natural state of tiles. Interesting. Spa Day is just a bigger heal. And then, or you can buff defense. Interesting. I guess it must be his next set of abilities, where you get something more for damage. Being able to heal the whole team, though, potentially, seems pretty good. Floor Scrubber seems odd. But then again, just buffing defense. These both seem quite good. Ooh, pardon me. I'm gonna put this on for now. I might switch it over to the defense one. Sewing kit. Does it scrub the entire floor? I thought it was just one tile. I'll double check. And it says target single. Remove tile effects. Restores the natural state of tiles. So I actually don't know. The reason I thought it was a single tile that it healed up was it says target single, but he might target himself and then scrub every single tile. Let's see. At least we can try it out in battle once. Seems like the entire floor. That would be very interesting if that was the case. You just drop some glass real quick. Oh, well, I need to drop the glass first. That's okay, I'll just do this. Then I will just target myself. I'll see what the targeting system's like. Ah, okay, so it just... So it's a target, it's a 4-square target. Either on your side or the enemy side. Still pretty big. It might be, for the right fights, that might be massive. especially with the with those toxic Avenger kind of dudes, it might be exceptionally powerful against them, since I don't quite know what the toxic tiles do, but I'm assuming they're quite bad. Now you just heal here. Okay, I might keep that on him for now then. I don't know, the only problem I have with abilities like that is they're so niche. It's just either it's gonna be a useful skill, or it's gonna be a dead skill for like a large majority of its holding time. That's always like the, what would you say? The tension of running skills like that. I gotta use him. Okay. You know, they had a lot of faith in their overworld design to put a guy like this in here. To have somebody where you actually need to make sure your character is hopping right. And that means you need your overworld travel to be very, like, tight if you're going to have somebody bouncing around and potentially throwing things out of whack. So I feel like you could end up glitching pretty easily with an ability like this, you know what I mean? Like, you just end up getting out of bounds or something. Ooh, a speed pill. I'm gonna give that to Cerulean. I said, if he could be faster than Dustin, he could set up a lot of, like, tiles. Oh, they know that's... Oh, true, they do have an unstuck button, don't they? I wonder how often I'll end up seeing that. I'll end up using that, rather. Oh, damn it. I always click the escape instead of the move. Alright, now I'll kill him this time. Then I'll Wrecking Ball down here. It's kind of crazy how strong the Wrecking Ball skill is. For only 10 MP, it does a lot. And so far, I've only found it valuable to level up the skill stats every time I level up. So I can buy... I mean, technically I can buy skill points too. But I feel like skill is the most valuable stats in this game. Because even on Dustin, even on like our typical knight character, he gets a lot of spells. Or I guess abilities, you would call them. Oh, alright, you just... Come on over, Jelly Shorts! Just wanted to be my damn friend so bad. Can you change enemy tiles when they already have some... Yes, you can. You can override enemy tiles with any sort of, like, tile that you put down. Like, they have a positive tile if you throw down, like, glass or you throw down, like, fire. You can override it. Was there anything over there that's all these shards are protecting? I don't know if there's certain tiles that take priority, but it feels like it's just whichever tile is replacing the last one seem to always work. Oh, the Tide Pod tree. There's rare cases where they both stay active, like Spike Trap. Yeah, I wonder if there's other things that work like that. Because I think Spike Trap is a special skill that's just made to do that. Huzzah! This isn't Spot! I was worried for a minute there. There are a lot of bare trees around. Looks like there's plenty of pods on this one. Yes, Walker's gonna be impressed with us. I'll start gathering. Hey, what's with all those ones all over the ground? Oh yeah, they look all chewed up. Something's been eating all these laundry pods? Wasn't me. There's only one species who can digest them. The hammerback turtleneck. It said that, even a single pod would drive it into a violent frenzy. Oh dear, it's gonna be off its rocker. Come on, Big Blue, I was about to say Big Blue. Come on, Blue Guy, are you a wizard or not? You can't be serious. Let's go! Poor Cerulean, he doesn't quite know what he's got himself into yet, huh? Okay, I think I understand how Floor Scrub is supposed to be used. Besides just, like, removing the bad tiles, you see some other valuable use for it? Let's see. Let's see what Lightning Strike does to him first. Ah, he's weak to it. Okay, well, not so far. Not that. Oh, you know, her uppercut, I think I might want to put her uppercut in here. I feel like uppercut might actually get, like, a lot of utility here. So if I had uppercut, I could put him right up to the tile that puts him into the water. Let's see. I'm still assuming Lightning Strike should do fine. Oh no. Okay. He has a lot of protection while in his little cage. But, I mean, I can still steal from you. Man, can't get anything out of this guy. Ah, I could have probably spent that time throwing a tile on him. There we go, Laundry Core. Okay. All right, if he does that again, I think I know how to work that. Oh, it only costs 2 MP to make a water tile. Nice. Well, if no, damn it, it just dried up. I thought for a minute, I was like, yeah, it's gonna do the thing, isn't it? Alright, let me do a Shadow Stance. Then let's steal some MP. Let's get ready for a little bit of a slobber knocker here. Okay, well, now... Extra turn activated, great. I'm liking that I'm getting the extra turns when he's down on the ground. Well, now I can set it up at least. Of course, every time, man. Alright, let's see how much we do with the Lightning Strike here. 79. Oh, still a lot. Still quite a bit, actually. Just heal Ratavia. Ah, okay, so he can heal himself like that. Wow, being on the lightning tile, wow, it doesn't actually eat up the tile. That's crazy. Okay, let's see if we can hit the Shuriken break. Mention how some enemies have AoEs. Feels like you can dodge those AoEs better if your teammates are not all in one row or column. But this can be hard to move out of a group if the floor tiles have hazards, so floor scrubber can make it easier to move out. Very situational, but that is the best way to use in my opinion. I can see that. Like, the more space you can kind of, like, the more separate you can keep your party member away from, like, really dangerous attacks, while still being able to, like, have tile control does seem very effective. Nice, okay. He set himself up for failure. I can just keep spreading water tiles, actually, too. Yeah, because it does so much damage. If I keep spreading water on him, even if he moves out of here. Yeah, there he goes. Man, that's a crazy work together. All right, the boss has a turtleneck sweater and a hamster. He's a wild beast. He's only been seen once. You know, apparently if he eats one of those Tide Pods, he goes crazy. And he's consumed like half a dozen. Not bad, blue guy, not bad. Oh, thank you. You both, as well, were impressive. Let's hustle back and get Grammy her ingredients. These things do look delicious, I gotta say. We burned them to the ground. We electrified them to the ground, really. But electricity, fire, you washed it to the ground. There you go. There you go. That's what we did. We washed them straight to the ground. We scrubbed them until flames started popping up. Yeah, I like that. Now I'm learning a little bit better how to use his tile-based magic. I was like, oh, he doesn't do that much damage, and, you know, like, he just sets up one tile. But you combine that with Dustin's lightning spell, and the electricity flows from all the water tiles. Probably weak to electricity because of all the length that could catch static electricity. Probably. Also, him being, like, a water mage probably was resistant to fire as well. You're back. I'm sure it wasn't too much trouble. Well, no trouble at all. You should have seen these two taking down a wild hamperback. It was amazing. I missed it. I can't believe it. The elixir will take some time to ferment. Your friend is recovering, but still needs some rest as well. Make yourself at home in the meantime. Ooh, look at her massive bubble wand back there. I'm assuming it's like in a treasure cove. Ah, okay. Never mind. They're going to talk about it themselves. What's with this display case? That is a memorial. Oh, how do you know? Take a look around. This place is a mess. Especially for Detergos. Clothes and cobwebs all over except for that case. You're right, Ratavia. Not a smudge upon the glass. You should probably stay away from it, Dustin. I'm just looking! Ah, yes. My sister's wand. Your sister? The tea is nearly ready. Come sit and I'll tell you all a tale. It was a long time ago. I went by Lady Move? I always forget how to pronounce this. Purple Laundromancer of the Moonprint. So you were a wizard too! The Moonprint is running the highest of the pajama ranking. Oh, I wonder if somebody will be named Sam. And of course, my sister was the star, Lady Jade. She was the greatest laundromancer of our time. But everything changed the day Garbamesh walked through the door. Damn, her sister looks fine as fuck. How can you even tell? Do you have eyes to see through the robes that are not given to us common folk? Wait, hold up. You knew Garbamesh back in the day? That's right. Just how old are you? Dustin! If you'd let me finish. Right, yeah, sorry. Oh, Dustin, you know, even if she's a laundry woman, you're still never supposed to ask a lady her age. What did they teach you in Garbage Night Academy? I actually never knew what black mages looked like. I looked underneath in Final Fantasy series. I know for Vivi, I don't know what Vivi was supposed to look like underneath the robes. But I know even the black mages in like Tactics, even though they were just humans, they had the same, you know, like fully dark shaded faces with a bright white eye sort of deal. I never knew what they were supposed to look like underneath the clothing either. I don't know what the attire is supposed to be for wizards, besides the robes and pointed hat and whatnot. The Chronicles made them automatoish. Interesting. Well, that's, I mean, in Final Fantasy IX, that's kind of what they were supposed to be. He arrived at Needlepoint, pleading our help. For back in the land of garbage, Garporia City, the most advanced city in the world. Ah, is this after the toxic waste attack? Wiped out by a mysterious force, an evil had descended upon the land. Guess only robots can handle that much magic power in their bodies. I feel like Final Fantasy XIV has answers to our questions. I feel like 14 is the one Final Fantasy that really goes in depth in that stuff. A laundromat was called, and the lords all assembled for a vote. Would we cross the soiled seas and help fight this otherworldly threat? As the historians call it, the toxic waste from another place. Honestly, that does really sound like a Pajama Sam sort of, like, title. Now that we've talked about the League or the Order of the Pajama Mancers. But even after long deliberation, it remained deadlocked. So tradition fell to me to cast the deciding vote. Wow, what an honor! My vote was no. I could see no benefit of getting us tangled in a far-off garbage war. If only I knew then just how real this threat was. My sister was furious. She joined Garbamesh across the sea, and that was the last I ever saw her. Apparently, she had taken our temple's most sacred artifact with her. The soap on a rope stone. The most powerful artifact in all of the land. Soap on a rope stone. I wasn't there to bear witness, but they say she vaporized half of the toxic army at once. Wow, so this is how powerful the Laundromancers were. This is a lot of, mauve, whatever, however you pronounce it. A lot of this seems to be on her shoulders that the toxic force was able to get any sort of foothold. She used such tremendous power, she became the embodiment of cleanliness itself, and the very fabric of her body was torn apart in the process. Her sacrifice critically wounded the forces of waste. The King's Khan army was able to seal them away, back below the crater. And with that, the war was won, right? Yes, but my sister, the Star Prince, was gone. Only the stone and her wand remained. The soapstone now resides back inside the Great Fawcett Temple. They say her spirit is still inside looking out. Trapped behind glass. Her spirit is still keeping the waste from our world. Meanwhile, Garbamesh became the hero of the dump. Even today, his legend continues to grow. While my sister's contribution was regulated to a footnote for the bookkeepers to fuss over. Wow. I left the Laundromancers after that and went into seclusion. I was not known as the sister of the Savior, but rather the Witch of Feathertop, the one who voted no. Gee, I had no idea. It's not a story I love to tell over a sparkling shampoo, but I hope you all understand why I chose to tell you today. Because if the toxic waste is really coming back, you must all be prepared for what that means. I think my potion should be ready now. The trees have been decorated. Oh, Cat, take some pictures, man. I'd love to see what the setup looks like. I just remembered, in real life, cockroaches do clean themselves. One of the few insects, so yeah, considering how much we usually associate cockroaches with filth. They are unclean because they cannot remove bacteria on their bodies. Take them later, guys. Oh no, yeah, no rush, but it'd be cool to see. This is a method most ancient, starching. You will be protected from wrinkles and be more durable between washes. Sometimes this game goes from like really interesting plot points and like really kind of sad backstories to back to the laundry jokes like immediately. And most importantly, you will be impervious to Vermilion's mind control. However, you must be warned. It's not all bubbles and sunshine here. Starching can be uncomfortable. Stiff and starch and scratchy, and worse. Repeated use can break down your very threads. That's the fate of all laundry, is it not? We'll do it, right, Star Prince? Yes. I expected no less. Let's begin. Beautiful backlash. Yeah, it's... I mean, I like it. It's goofy, though. I think it handles it pretty well, all things considered, though. It flows well enough. That's fine. I can't tell if he's enjoying it or... Whiplash, but yeah, same difference. I knew what you meant. I brewed enough of my potion to heal the whole town as requested. I can't thank you enough. I've had plenty of time to formulate the plan while I was on the med. Well, whatever you choose to do, you must do it soon. Tonight's the night. Vermilion's final shipment. I'll be going incognito. Masquerading's one of the fated. I can get close enough to Vermilion to arrest him. While we swap out the tainted bubbles with these special suds. Vermilion will not go down easy. It's time to hang him out to dry. Horace and I will be awaiting news. Good luck, children. Oh, hold on. There was an item back there, lady. About to say, don't let me walk away. Wow. That's a big bonus. He keeps getting skill bonuses. Oh, is he a guest now? Hey, 3 characters max. Well, let me take Ratavia out. And then put him in. There we go. Oh, we didn't do it that way. I think that's right. I mean, I like Ractavia quite a bit, but... I mean, she's not going to be stronger than Walker Jacket. I'll tell you that damn much for free. But again, she does a lot of good damage for free. I don't know, they're both really good. I could see using either group. Dustin's always good, which is the best part. You always kind of rely on him to be a pretty strong character. We'll go down that way. But what is it? I mean, Walker does a lot of damage. And his isn't quite as free as Ratavia's. He takes a little bit more time to get going, but... I mean, at the same time... that fire spell he has is outrageously powerful. Where will we go? Let me grab that firstly. Hoarding heart. Give that to Mr. Dustin Finsley. Ah, I wish I had a world map. I forgot if it's this way, if we go through Bathwater Bluffs. Or is it down that way? I feel like it's down that way, right? Ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of the little webcam window now that you've had some time to adjust to it? What do you guys think? Do 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 do. Yeah, I think we have to go through Hamper Hills. I think it's pretty neat. I do like it. I think it's cute. Kind of makes me, because I like going for that like that sort of like Let's Play vibe. Because I'd like to do a lot of like Let's Play stuff, and I feel like it matches well. Like it's all the Let's Players of old always had a thing like this. So I was like, you know what? I think that kind of works. Yeah, see, that's the one thing that if we had Ractavia, it'd be a lot easier to do high damage without consuming MP. Without Ractavia, it's a little harder. I feel like you kind of want like more MP abilities if you have this squad. It's cute, the webcam. I agree. Like I said, I like it. Oh, I guess we'll just kill this guy. It's a funny kind of goofy little thing, but you know, like I said, I like it. I like it well enough. Honestly, I almost would like... I feel like Cerulean's great for bosses, but I feel like Ractavia is a little bit more efficient for overworld combats. It's a shame it's... Probably won't be able to, like... Unless I know the boss is coming, right? It's not quite as effective. I can't really swap them out as easily. Oh, can I not easily equip Ractavia with something? I want to keep her stuff like... Dusty Varian there, and then there's Mr. Badass himself. Yeah, I mean, he's 100% has to come with us. Oh yeah, we already have Lynn Headscarf. I don't need that. Yeah, it's definitely like... For sure, Dustin Walker comes with us no matter what. Like, he's too good. But like I said, it's a little slower going without Ractavia here. But at the end of the day, Cerulean will be crazy good for boss fights. So it's a very give and take sort of scenario. I think for at least traveling back and do this. If I'm exploring areas, I definitely want Ractavia here because it's just gonna like just cut through things much faster. God, he does so much damage. He has to be there. He's a Texas Ranger. He's so... I said, he's so cool, firstly. And then secondly, his skill set's so powerful. I don't... Like, he's kind of almost a Ranger. Like in the D&D 5e sense. Because Rangers in 5e get, like, ranged abilities, obviously. And then he also has magic. What's a duelist gloves, I wonder? 5 skill, 5 luck. Oh, well, I mean, the corncob pipe is pretty cool. I can take the red marble off for now. I think I've grown, like, originally I was always like, just thinking that warriors were my favorite characters. Like, I never cared much for magic. I didn't think mages were all that good. I was just like, I was super warrior pilled. But as I've gotten older, I now appreciate the magician. Just being able to control the battle and like throw down abilities and cool sick magics. It just, I feel like it just flows a lot better. Beforehand, chat, I used to just be like warrior main. Whenever I was playing like RPGs, I would always just go down the warrior class. I never would think about going a mage. But that's definitely changed with time. I still think a Spellblade is the coolest, though. That is why I like the Red Mage so much, of course. Because he's a Spellblade. But he has the problem a lot of other Spellblades do in, like, multiple games, right? They just end up getting kind of outclassed. They don't get anything special enough to carry them through to the end game. They're just really good in the starting game. How did I end up back here? Jack of all trades. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what they always end up as. Which sucks. I would love to take a class like that higher up. But then again, I don't know what you would do to like make them really stand out in the late game. They might just be destined to be like skill power HP. Just give me skill power. If I could blow up an enemy, I don't need to survive. Yeah, but I don't know what you would do to kind of make them have viability into the late game. Because the only one I was thinking of is, what's his face? Well, Steiner isn't a Spellblade, but he does, with Vivi, his limit break is all about being a Spellblade. Just get this guy. So having like a special like limit break-esque attack that does something special or super high damage, single target, I mean, that's something. That could be a good way to give them some speciality. And then you could do it as well, like Auron kind of does that. Auron's like, if you squint really hard, Auron's kind of a Spellblade, because Auron has a lot of status magic with his weapon attacks. Like I said, you kind of have to squint. Warm burgers. But technically, that's kind of magic. So you could do something like that. Okay, cool. This was the right way. Alright. Needlepoint. Alright, gang. This is it. We should be impervious to the mind washing now. Do, you feel impervious? Sure feel better than my last visit. Don't forget, you're one of the faded. Act like you have no personality whatsoever. That shouldn't be much of a stretch, eh, Keeper? Very funny. Don't worry about me. You just take care of that bubble tower. Jack of all trades, but master of none. Two things are completely opposite of each other. Really? You think so? Well, Jack of all trades usually implies that none of the traits that you're talented in, you're a master of. Be so good at everything, but well, think about it. You could be good at like you'd be good at playing poker. You could be good at using. I was just about to say using chopsticks, but then my brain kind of faltered on how I was going to use that example. Basically, being a straight B student. Yeah, exactly. Like you're good at everything, but you don't excel at anything. So the people who excel far outpace you, but you're good enough where you can kind of hold your own at most things. Is the best way to kind of put it, I think. But at least with a game like this, with using the tile-based system, you can have a little bit more flexibility of like what a Spellblade could do, which is kind of neat. Oh shit, why is Cerulean up front like that? Cerulean, pal. Who put you on the front line, brother? See, I wonder if clean damage is super effective against these toxic guys. Yes, it is. They're weak to it. Wow. You see that experience? 300? Damn good. There we go. That lineup looks a lot better. I'm gonna fight, excuse me, all these guys. Huh. Guy's got a lot of HP. Usually Master of None is a negative trait, because you learn everything, but because you do not focus at just one, your skill level is average. Yeah, I mean, I would agree with that assessment of Master of None as well. Like, just because you don't master it doesn't mean you're good, but you just don't have, like, a major, let's say, like in a school board. Let's see if I can steal anything from him. I wonder if there's anything good on these guys. Oh, just cloth. I mean, that's fine. We have a lot of money already. It's the only thing. Bubble Blast! Wow, he's got a surprising amount of defense. Why does he have 120 something? Hello? Why does he have 112 defense? That's a lot of defense, no? Oh, I guess I should have checked what these guys have for stealing items. Oh, no, I can check. Nothing. Ah, okay. That would be as good as... And that's the problem. I feel like the one thing I wish they did in Final Fantasy 1, but of course, I mean, it's not really fair to, like, try and say, oh, you guys, hey, you guys kind of... You didn't... Like, they didn't make the genre, but they're one of the big starters for, like... They're one of the big names in the... one of the early and big names in the genre. So it's a little funny to be like pointing at him and go like, hey, well, if I was in your case, I would just do this. But it would have been good if, instead of making so that Red Mage couldn't learn the higher level spells, just make it like less effective. Like make it so your buffs fade faster or you deal less damage, instead of just not being able to learn them at all. I think that's what really stops the Red Mage from having any sort of position on a final team. Surprised the Cowardly Mage's defensive at tank. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I guess they were thinking, well, his attack is nothing. So those stat points have to go somewhere else. Or he's like a nothing character. That's what I'm assuming their line of thought was. God, it's hard to time that skill. There's no point during that skill that seems like the appropriate time to hit the A button. Okay, apparently this webcomic called... Oh, 8-Bit Theater! I loved 8-Bit Theater when I was growing up. Made a funny quote about the Red Mage. Jack of all trades who was incompetent in all of them. Man, it's funny, because the Red Mage character in that story was always the... He was like the smart guy. He was like the... kind of the leader? I guess you would call him. The fighter was a really dumb guy. The black mage was like the conspiracying evil little shit in the back. Then, of course, the thief did thiefy things. But I loved 8-Bit Theater when I was growing up. I remember I almost got grounded one time because I was staying up late in the middle of the night on the weekend, just reading 8-Bit Theater and eating pizza. And I was like way up too late. But I was like, man, I need to read all of this. I need to read all of this webcomic, man. I just spent like the whole night just sitting on the family computer just chomping on pizza. I did love it, Cappy. Sounds like heaven, I'd say, from late night staying. Yeah, it was. Man, now I want white pizza. Now I've made myself hungry for pizza. Especially like a New York thin slice of white pizza. Oh. That's the good shit, man. Oh, Cap, 8-Bit Theater. That's awesome. I love 8-Bit Theater. That was like one of my favorite. I read so many webcomics back in the day when I was younger. That was like my daily ritual. I would get up and then I would just check the webcomics that I was a big fan of. That was just always my like daily ritual. Oh, you too, Cappy. Oh, that's funny. I'm the same way. I was a big web junkie when I was in middle school and high school. I read Control-Alt-Delete. I read Questionable Content, if I remember the name of it right, which was not a porn comic. It was just a web comic about a 20-something, like a music guy who was in his 20-somethings, I think. Ah, yeah, VG Cats, Penny Arcade, Control-Alt-Delete, 8-Bit Theater, Bob and George, I think was the Mega Man webcomic. Today I am like, why did I like VG Cats? Well, I also like Control-Alt-Delete, so I can ask the same question to myself. Was Questionable Content the one with the robot mascot character? I think that's the only problem, Unique, is there was so many robot mascot characters back in the day. I was like, Questionable Content might have had that, but I remember Control-Alt-Delete also had that. Ah, yeah, XKCD, Saturday morning breakfast cereal. Oh, man, there's so many. I loved it. I used to have like a whole folder of bookmarks, and I would just go through them every single day. And then when I got bored at school or something, or I was at home with nothing to do, I would just reread all of the webcomics. The Bubble Maker. I've never seen it up close before. The Bubble Maker. Usually it's delivering pleasant, happy bubbles to the citizen of town, not poison. They've got one of those barrels hooked up to it. I'll prepare the concoction. Look out! Well, these guys aren't very tough. Oh, bow. Throwing knives here. I think this should kill all the ones in the back, I think. If I could have timed it, it would have. Ah, my greed. Look at what my greed has done to me. Alright, I'm just gonna machine gun these guys. Are spells affected by Rose? They might be. I wouldn't think they would, but that felt... He dealt a lot more damage when he was up one more row. Ah, thank you, Mist. Ooh, that's a good reminder. I do need to go get something to drink. Do you know it's the one with the transitioning character? Oh, yeah, I remember that. God, it's been so long. Yeah, it's one with the robot. I hated that thing. Yeah, it was... Like I said, that was a big thing back in the day. Yeah, that's some topics which was like an adult. I'm like, yeah, I mean, that was back in the 2000s too. That was just an edgier time all around. Yeah, I think that might be that the spell was affected by the row he was in, which is surprising. I feel like that wasn't the case with Walker Jacket. Right, classic. The FF type games do reduce the damage of attacks as they spread further range. It might be that. Let's put that barrel aside. I'm surprised that was considered a mini fight, a mini boss. Let's get these flesh suds flowing. We better not leave Walker hanging. Alright, let me go... You know what, actually, I need to go use the bathroom anyways. Chat, I'm going to put us on a quick ad run. I'm going to put you guys on the music. And then I'm going to use the bathroom, get something to drink. And then we'll continue on. Give me a quick minute here. I'm just going to run the ads, put you onto some music, and I'll be back. Let's see. Go. Boop. Mute myself, put on the music. Okay, I am back. Thanks for waiting. Let me just take off this sign. Ah, you posted a link to your rigging tutorial? Ah, thank you. Well, Miss did ask me to take a sip, and I was all out. So I was like, let me go use the bathroom and do that all at the same time. A long time ago. Ah, okay. I'll appreciate you linking it again. I'll take another look at it. I know you're giving it to Kat, but I'm always interested in that. I like little projects, even if I don't think I'm going to do anything quite like that, but at least anytime soon. But either way, I always like those little things. I don't know if you guys do the same, but I love, like, getting the daydreams, like, wait, man, I can't wait till I have more free time so I can do this hobby, or that hobby, or this project, or that project. Alrighty, that's the last shipment. Oh, one more time. There we go. Excellent work. The clips we discussed will be deposited in your account. You feel like, also, how did people not pick up that Vermilion was evil? Just, like, look at this guy. He screams evil. Happy to serve the hands of Grime. When the sky glows green, you'll know the job is done. Yes, load them up. This is the last of them. Ah, my little bookkeeper. Dancing to my tune just like everyone else. What a sight. Many hands make light work. They do indeed. Up we go. Ooh, is this a 1v... Is this a 1v1 boss fight? Ooh, I love those. I can't remember the last time I feel like there was some in the early Final Fantasies. I guess Kimahri's boss fight, his personal boss fight, is kind of a 1v1. You are so close to figuring it all out. Look at you now. Don't they say something about judging books by the cover? Why, impossible! The Mist, you're under arrest by the authority of Book's End. I did nothing wrong. Conspiracy, attempted murder, and the poisoning of an entire town for starters. The worm is dead. You have no power here. The whole and Bubble. So you're Vermilion. Master, we fixed your broken bone machine for you. Hope you don't mind. Starprint. Why? Why do this to our own people? You're so clueless it's pathetic. You're so pure and good, aren't you? It makes me sick. I will show you the true power of the wash. And why I should have been the Starprint. Face the power of dirty laundry! Vermilion the Red. Okay, so... Oh, this is her life support. Revive an ally. Whoa, she has a revive? Interesting. Armed and dangerous. I'm guessing we're going to probably be using his floor scrubbing ability in this fight. He's weak to glass. Okay, so he makes fire tiles and water tiles. This guy needs to pick a fucking lane. Oh, he has nothing to steal? I want to move him out of the way of the front line. Oh, he's putting a moisture tile on himself. Okay, well that's a mistake. And said it had nothing to steal, right? Yeah, nothing to steal. Yeah, that's a big mistake. Actually not that big of a mistake. Ah, well, Regen Spring still heals a little bit, huh? I love... Cerulean sure likes putting his hands up, huh? That might be one of his favorite things. Alright, I need one more turn to pass, and then I can move him back to that water tile. Ah, extra turns. Lovely. Oh yeah, they're actually... I forgot. They are weakened to... whatever knife damage. I think it's like sharp, or whatever it is. Oh, no, he's just weak to... He's weak to glass, I guess. Gatling gun, wrecking ball. That does. I feel like that should make more noise. I'm thinking. That's all I mean is I feel like that should make a lot more noise. Apparently, he got washed to death. Let me just get some MP. I think I'm going to need it for... I feel like he has a pattern. A very simple pattern, but a pattern nonetheless. Give this girly a warm burger. What is... This guy just loves his fucking tiles, huh? Loves his tiles. He's not... I gotta admit, he's not doing much else besides that. Oh, I guess I could just water this. Let her move forward. I assumed that he was gonna have, Well, actually, I'll just keep her here, because... No, you know what? It's fine. I was thinking, like, his AoE heal is gonna come up soon, but... We're not really that hurt. Oh my god, another extra turn? 4 extra turns? Jeez, oh Pete's! She was fucking ready to go to work. Yeah, he's not very useful in this fight. What a convenient time to have floor scrubber for a boss on a skinny scaffolding. Yeah, he's pretty right. Very clearly, this is the intended time to use it. I really don't care about putting him on the mushroom tile, because all it does is make your attacks hard to land. Huh. Okay, so that was an ice attack? I wonder if that would have done extra damage if we were on a water tile. So Cerulean and Ractavia? Yeah, that looks fine. Huh. That seems like a very unimpressive... That's a very unimpressive limit break. It looked like I had it pretty on the par. Like, filled up just enough. But maybe I could have gone a little bit more. You're too late. Far too late. I think the only real impressive thing about the limit break is that it does not use metal. That is, yeah, right. At least it's a free heal, technically. Hopefully his boil point level 2 is going to be a little bit more effective. That first one, not that amazing. Late for what? A few less barrels make no difference. As the 8-ball has foretold, this age will soon end with the clogging of the faucet. We'll create a world so dirty, my powers will finally be appreciated. It's curtains for you. Familiar to me. Oh no, it's the what is the The naughty bubble? What's the mean bubble in SpongeBob? The evil bubble who's like a supervillain? The dirty bubble! That's who that was. Everyone okay? Barely. I'm not dead yet. Ugh, he got away. We had him. He said, the Great Faucet. It's what cleansed the dump all those years ago. So all those barrels. Great Garbamesh's ghost. It's the perfect delivery system. They're going to spread the waste to all the kingdoms. Great Garbamesh's ghost. You guys are right down there. Little Loot, I'm trying to eat popcorn while I watch my drama unfold. Gotta give me time before I can speak for your voice line. The townsfolk are starting to snap out of it. Some of them even pitched in and repaired the clothesline. The concoction's working. At least all of our efforts weren't in vain. Hey, where's Cerulean? Oh yeah, he said he had to do he had to try to do something. He went into town towards Shitty Hall. Let's gear up and meet him there. Jacket's rank 2 boil point. Hell. Okay, there we go. I think I clicked the start button. I was too excited to see what his new ability was, and it glitched out the menu just a little bit. I'm sorry, I was just excited. I was just couldn't wait to see what this cowboy could fucking do. A chance for 3 back-to-back bullseyes. Fires 6 shots in a row at 1 enemy. Okay, yeah, I guess his specials haven't been like super cool. It's just been doing the same little minigame for his regular shot 3 times in a row. Now this seems like you do it 6 times in a row. Move along, nothing to seem here. Yeah, this is very Cloud City-like. I can't help but think of, like, Super Mario RPG when I think of this. When I hear this, like, background music. Ooh, lightweight agility bonus. Hell yeah. These all seem good. I don't want to sell the oils tier. That seems really good. Are those clothes on the ground considered dead bodies? You know, that's a great question. Beforehand, we could have assumed that they were just the unconscious members of this town, but now that everybody's awakened, it is kind of weird that clothing is just strewn along the ground without a care in the world. Climb up those giant beanstalks at the Cloud City. Yes, dude. Exactly. Tailor shirt, refined fashion in the Etergio style. Fisherman's hat. Fits in your tackle box. Fire resistant and agility penalty. Strong but restricting. Ah, agility penalty. I don't feel like agility penalties are worth it. Ooh, okay, so these, okay, never mind. I was about to say, I had to choose one. Fire resist, I can sell that at the moment. Fire resist, minus 2 agility, that's fine. Thimble Head, the Seam Ripper, Glass Damage, the Bane of Fabric enemies. I don't know, 4 agility is pretty nice. I just give these guys a Tailor hats. And I already gave you the Fisherman's hat, so you can keep that. You can get water resist. I mean, I feel like a +5 agility seems really good. Or +4 agility. Yeah, he's now the fastest guy on the team. Was that also like your favorite? Was that like? I feel like everybody has like that starting RPG, like their first one that really kind of hooked them into RPGs. And I feel like Super Mario RPG was mine, at least for turn-based stuff. Because Secret of Mana was like my first action RPG. Jeweler's Knot, at your service. Increased chance to get extra turns in combat. What? That seems busted. I would just always have a chance to get an extra turn in combat? That seems too good to pass up. Am I missing something? I wonder what the chances are. Hourglass and the JRPG, they have a similar use in the SMT Apocalypse. Yeah, I feel like an extra turn? Like, it depends on how low the chance is, rather, but that's an outrageously powerful accessory. Start with Thousand Year Door. Oh, wow. Started pretty late for RPGs. And Final Fantasy IV. I guess I did play. My first was probably Paladin's Quest, my first JRPG, if I'm really trying to think on it. Oh shit, Pink almost fell. I mean, I'm just gonna give them all hourglasses. Why would I not want extra turns on literally everybody? But I don't know if I was like addicted to JRPGs after Paladin's Quest. You know, like, I feel like Mario RPG is what really got me into the genre. My big bro did play Mario RPG too. I feel like, at least from my era, that's like a staple. So many people got their first JRPG fix from Super Mario RPG. Let's see. Down here, yep. It's such a good starter JRPG too. And I love the remake as well. People might complain that the remake is too easy. And I mean, that's fair, but it was a remake. They made a really easy JRPG already easier, so it's like, at that point, what's the big deal, you know? Show the downside of that hourglass when you were already faster than the speed of sound, it becomes redundant. Actually, I don't think... So far, you might be right, Munich, but so far I haven't seen anybody get so fast in combat that they take 2 turns before another person. Doesn't mean it's not possible, but I haven't seen it. Oh, hey there. Everything okay, buddy? Oh, well, word just came in. Fawcett Falls has been taken. An unknown army holds the fortress. With the king and the other laundromats still gone, I think it falls to me to, do something. So what are you thinking? I must summon the Lords of Laundry. Who are they? The leaders of the great houses of our kingdom. While they might not be laundromancers, they have loyal bannermen who will fight for them. Fight for us. Do you think they'll help? I don't know. I don't know if I'm someone who can rally others. Oh, come on, man. We fought off toxic assassins, tamed a buck-wild turtleneck, not to mention saving the whole Ruston town. Give yourself some credit. Heh, you're right, you know. I'll send a bubblegram. Alright, Bubble. This message is very important. So that means no slacking off, okay? I'm kidding. Be careful. I will await your return. Best to stock up on any last-minute supplies in the city now, before they arrive. Come back here when you're ready. I'll be standing here, awkwardly. I think we're pretty set. Actually, no, we have those cells we can do. Yeah, Mario RPG was never meant to be hard. I agree. Which is why I don't really mind that they made it easier. I do wish that there was a hard mode added to it. That would have been my one, the one thing I would have liked to have seen from Super Mario RPG Remake would be the inclusion of a hard mode. You know, even if I had to play the main game to get to the hard mode, I think I would have very much appreciated that myself. But like I said, it's not the end of the world, and then easy game was made easier. Let's see, is there any like side quest stuff to do in town before we move on with the story? Oh, we can blow up these barrels. Forgot. Bam, bam. Pow, 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 pow. But this can't just be me, right? Like, you guys also hear the, but I think it's a very clear, like, fuck, I forgot the name of the town now. But Cloud City? I think it's Cloud City. I can't help not hear Cloud City while I'm listening to this. Nimbus Land, thank you, that was it. Oh, I hear it so clearly. I can, like, see it in my mind's eye. Uh-oh. Bleh. Well, it's funny, I say I can see it when it's obviously I can hear it. But they don't usually say you can hear it in your mind's ear. Ooh. Gimme, gimme. A broom blade. God, I'm getting so many of these things. I guess everyone remembers Kulix and thinks the game was hard. I mean, at least for, like, I think Kulix is a good introduction to, like, extra bosses, but that guy is not hard. Well, he's not hard as long as you take out the crystal that has all of the special... has all the conditions on it. Because that's really the only way you can lose if you let the one that has all the conditions stay out for a long time. This feels like interactable, no? Or if you just don't, if you spread out your damage super hard. But if you like rush down one of the crystals and you make it a 4v3, very easily turns into your favor. Honestly, the real difficulty was getting the timed attacks right. My emulator was fucked while playing. Well, some of them, depending on which weapon you had, some of them could just be naturally hard to like get down. And then, of course, there's the very infamous Ultra Jump. Like trying to get the, I think it's, if I remember right, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the Ultra Jump is like 3 frames at its absolute highest. Use it, man. I guess the laundry cores can't possibly give you that much good stuff. It's only, they don't sell for that much. I guess loose claws almost don't sell for much. Dude, the petrified wood sells for like way more. Guess we're fine. I wonder if there's an inn. I would like to recover my MP. I know when I was younger, the cake and the Johnny 1v1. Yeah, Johnny 1v1 can be pretty tough if you're not ready for him. Yeah, we're all good here. Oh, let's check this upstairs real quick. I know, I think this was before a lot of you guys stopped by, but I did have a, one of the stream challenges I did when I first was, like, kind of streaming was I played Super Mario RPG, but I did it with no accessories, no weapons, no armor. So I beat that game, basically, like, I've played it a lot, obviously. And I've beaten it just about as, like, as hard as you can make it on yourself. Though I could make it even harder and have no items, because items prove very, very handy when fighting Kuleks. And no jump attack. Because the way you can really, like, cheese through a lot of Mario RPG, so, you know, it's already an easy game, so you really don't need to cheese. But one way you can cheese in Mario RPG is if you continuously use use Mario's jump attack. There's a secret counter in the game that keeps track of how often you use it. And every time you use it, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So if you just jam that ability from the beginning of the game towards the end, you can just deal absurd amount of damage for like such a small amount of MP. I can make it even harder, Chad. I'm using handcuffs, so it'll shock me if I take damage in the game. If I mess up a single timed attack or timed defense, I will electrocute myself on the dot. Today I learned, yeah, it's a tactic a lot of speedrunners use for like getting through the game very quickly. But yeah, if you use that jump mechanic throughout the entire game, Mario is like an unstoppable god of damage. You want harder to play Mario RPG Armageddon? Yes, I have heard of that one. We talked about that way back in the day. About potentially playing that one day. Because I would like to see what it has in store. But I always get worried about a fan game trying to make their stuff hard. I feel like a lot of times they forget that it's not just supposed to be difficult, it's also supposed to be fun. You know what I mean? I feel like they kind of forget there's two ends to that spectrum. The Lords of Laundry should be here before long. Oh, oof. For a second I thought my game crashed, because that was such a sudden... that was such a sudden, break. The whole town is tumbling with excitement. Never thought I'd be happy to see crowded streets again. The battle with the Hands of Grom is far from over, but the town deserves at least one night of celebration. How are you feeling now, Cerulean? Sick. Don't fret, we can help you prepare for your speech. Speech? If I'm not mistaken, you're the ranking laundromancer in the kingdom at the moment. I need to hear it from you. Oh dear. Ha! You're gonna do great! Oh man, poor Cerulean. I had to do a speech because I was the best man at my friend's wedding. And I had to do a speech at one point, and you'd think it'd be easy with streaming and whatnot, but when you're doing a speech in front of a whole bunch of people, and they're like, and you're the best man at a wedding, oh my god, it was nerve-wracking. I could probably do it better the second time, but man, it was tough. I can even write it for you, if you want. A few curdled milks and I'll... Saint Sana, save me. Ah, man, I love Dustin. Dustin's such a fun protag. I feel like we really haven't had the super cheery, super optimistic, but still ready to kick ass sort of protag in a while. Because usually you get the protag who's very cheerful and optimistic, but he's like, we don't have to fight them, we can just talk it out. While Dustin knows when to get ready to kick some ass. Hello, my lords. Speak up now, Laundromancer. We can't hear a word you're saying. Oh, right. Oh? Greetings, your cleanlinesses! Yes, yes. Greetings, tidings. Dryer, praise us all. Let's put the slipper to the carpet and get on with it. It's no small deed to call a laundromat. Just what is it that requires our time? Well, and this better be good. I'm beyond wrinkled from such hasty travel. You old softy. I could go for a sauna myself. Oh, it's Lady Chevron. Okay, I'll try to give her a more gentle voice. My lords, I didn't come all this way for a spa. I'd like to get this over before winter hits. You always do this, Flannel. We haven't gathered together since... We all please just zip it for 5 seconds? Floor's all yours, wizard. Ahem. By now you've heard, Lord Vermilion has betrayed us. He plans to stop the faucet. and bring the toxic waste back to the dump. Toxic waste. Lunacy. Blasphemy! I can't believe we traveled all this way for such balderdash. I assure you this is no joke. The toxic threat has returned. This is recovered vial of the waste itself. I see. A glow stick. This is your evidence? Really? Please, you must call your banners and reclaim the faucet at all cost. We beg of you. With the king still gone, we shouldn't rush into anything so hastily. Even if we wanted to help, our sleeves are tied. No, you don't understand. He's there. I think we've heard enough. You can't expect us to stick our neckies out on claims like these. Hey, at least we might be able to still catch that sauna. Huh? What is the meaning of this? Well, I never. Whoa, way to go, Cerulean. Show, don't tell. An effective strategy. Friend there's pretty sharp, Dustin. You see? This is what... Well, no, plan that was working. That was effective until the giant serpent beast walked. Oh shit! You know, tell me that doesn't remind you of the snake beastie from the Final Fantasy VII, with the way his the skull pattern is. It reminds me a lot of that viper in the desert. Holy shirt, suit, and tie. It can't be. My threads are fraying. Do something. Might need a little help with this one, Dustin. Right behind you, buddy. This would be a very funny way. This would be a very funny time to lose the game. Like we bring all the officials in, show them our evidence, and then we just immediately fucking croak. It's a yeah. That's what that's exactly it. It's a Grom. Aim up, okay, at least this guy's got something on there. It doesn't surprise me. I feel like it makes sense that these are the toxic tiles. Yeah, we don't know what toxic does quite yet. Let's see what lightning does to this guy. Okay. A little bit more damage. About 150. There we go. Nice. Let's try some clean damage here. Okay, he's weak to that. That's pretty good damage, too. Oh, I made it... Why is it a regen tile that he's on? Did I miss something? Why is it a regen tile? Oh! I cleaned the water tile. And by cleaning the water tile, it made it a regen tile. So you don't need to use... Huh. That's interesting. I need to steal his MP for now. Go and grab it. Can I get an extra turn to try? Nope. Okay. Very well. I'll go fuck myself. There we go. God, that tile is... That timing is so hard to hit because there's no like indicator when you should click the button on it. All right, I'm just gonna keep trying to steal. Eventually, I've got to hit it. I'm just gonna scrub that tile off. Well, at least I know that now. Man, I could not... that I'm shocked by. There we go, glowing shard. Okay. Now I can just throw lightning at him. Still, I don't know if that's actually worth it. Oh, now I can get my extra turns after I'm done stealing? Okay. Alright, well, I guess now I can't complain. Move, and then heal these guys. Honestly, this lizard's not that... He's not that tough, though, all things considered. I guess it's... I mean, we are right next to a save point. I'm surprised it's not a little harder, but still. I mean, I won't be like, damn, I wish it was tougher. Ooh, I wonder if we'll see an extra, because we all have hourglasses equipped now. Yeah, Ractavia's just going crazy with it. 4 turns in a row? Can I get 5? I can get 5. 6? 6 turns! 7 turns! Holy shit, she can't stop! She just started fucking slicing and dicing to the ends of the earth. Oh my goodness. 7 turns in a row. She was like fucking deal with all the knives she was throwing out. Holy guacamole. Yeah, you know what? The Final Fantasy VII theme is a good one for us beating the the snake in the desert looking like. And that, my lords, is a toxic waste. It's a shame it died. I was hoping to see another. I know, that was so funny. I cannot believe we got 7 in a row. Ratavia. Oh, I don't know what to do now. How am I going to take Ratavia off the team when she could potentially get 7 turns in a row? Now just imagine what's to come. In my estimation, they have at least 200 barrels already transported to Fawcett Falls. Is that Walker Jacket? That's right. Book's End signs off on all this information. Now you've seen it for yourself. What will it be, Lord Delandry? What will the history book say about you lot? Choose your path wisely. You are on the record. Oh, for sheet's sake, call the banners. We'll roll out the carpets. We march for the faucet. And for the love of the Watchmother above, someone clean this mess up. I guess you take her out when the story takes her out of the team for a bit. Problem solved. True, I guess that does technically solve the problem, but not when I have all 4 of them. That was too powerful. That was such a strong showing. Have you ever heard of Hanky Doody? Hanky Doodle. Hanky... What was this? Coachman Hanger, man. I can't stand Hanky Doodle. Please arrange your items in the menu. Alright, I'll do that. It just looks way nicer. It allows you to be more effective in battle. An organized map is an organized mind, my nappy used to say. Okay, I was checking. I wanted to see if that dialogue would come up again, because I was like, does the game know if I just used the arrange function, or is that always what he's supposed to say? Man, Ratavia, what a fucking powerhouse. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. 7 turns in a fucking row. I am legitimately flabbergasted that can happen. Shocked, flabbergasted, slack-jawed. All these words and more. Ba, 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 ba. Well, if we can't use an inn, I guess we can always just destroy all of these random screws in the ground. It does seem weird that they're just screwed into the ground. Oh shit, that was a lot. Let's see. Trade me one of your forge irons for liquid metal or a fabric softener. I still don't know how good these forge metals are. TP roll, and exactly one paperclip up there. I know there's like a smith. Wind chimes. Allows move to be used twice per turn. What the fuck? 2 moves per turn? And it gives a skill bonus? What? This is getting outrageous. I don't understand. Okay, I need to buy at least one of these. Yeah, it gives a skill bonus too. I mean, it's not as good as, obviously, a double turn. But I don't know, being able to move twice, how effective can that be? Means you can charge in, attack for high damage, then move back for free, basically. Oh no, because you would need 2 actions, right? Oh no, I should test that out next time. I don't know if I can move, attack, then move. Or if it's just you can move, and then attack. The order definitely depends on how useful of a accessory that is. Several hundred Gremlins have gathered in front of the entrance to the faucet. Which means St. Laundress Bridge is the only way in and out. We have no choice but to throw the full weight of our forces at them. While the Star Print and the cohorts push through and enter the keep. What are our numbers? All combined, we have just 200 fighting garments. They'll be close. Our real hope lies in preventing their plans on the inside. Yeah, everyone remember, securing the drain room is of paramount importance. We got this! My lords! It's the king! He's returned! With the color guard to boot! Ooh, I wonder what side the king's gonna be on. Will the king have been tampered with by the grime? The king of Detergos! Aha! I feel like an orphan sockling returning to its pair. Your Majesty! We were getting worried. I'm sorry for the delay. We had some company on the soiled seas, what with the pirates sinking our ship. Heavens! As if a bit of water would be enough to do in the king of the laundromancers! Periwinkle, huh? We surfed the rest of our way on our familiars. Now the color guard is ready to join the fray. Yes, let's show Vermilion the meaning of the word clean. We should head inside, rest up to ensure we're at our peak performance. Interesting. Where is this going? Now that characters that are assumedly are more powerful than our gang has shown up. Where are things going from here? Hey, Walker, what's up? Dustin, just doing some ruminating before the big battle. Yeah, ruminating. This is it. From the fake war and Insectia to King Globespin and the Headmaster's deaths. The hands of Grime have been working towards this all along. Do you think he'll be there? 8-Ball? I do. And he knows we're coming. Ah, okay, same. Sometimes they have more dialogue if you talk to them twice. So I'm assuming this is going to be the fall from grace for our party. We're going to go in there, we're going to do our best, but things are going to go spectacularly wrong, and then we're going to be in a world where the grime is starting to win, and we got to push our way back. Is what I'm calling right now. Hey, Dustin. I was reading about the history of the Great Faucet. Care to read along? Great. I'll read from this section by Scraplion the Scribe. The Great Faucet looms large over the quilted plains of Detergos. Housed inside is an ancient artifact, used by the star-printed lady to end the war. The faucet acts as a laundromatic amplifier, protecting the lands of fuel from the toxic waste return. The waste return. Maybe that's enough reading for right now. Let's see, who else is here to talk to? Aha! There's Cerulean. Oh, hello there, Dustin. There's a tension in the air. I can feel it in my thread. I know that, Bubble. Of course there's always tension in the night before battle. Gosh, I don't know, Dustin. There you are, Starprint. King's got a whole lot of... The King's got a whole lot of... That hip ratio on the King is kind of busting at the seams, as it were. My King! Relax, young Cerulean. Let's leave the hand ringing to the lords. Vermilion betrayed us, and you stopped him. He got away. You freed the town from a mind-washing, son. Toxic assassins, too! Ciri beamed them up in a bubble like balloon animals. Oh-ho! You know, I never doubted you when you became the Starprint. You doubted yourself, but I knew you'd grow into it. Come, join the rest of the Color Guard. Me? He'd be honored. Right. Thank you, Your Majesty. I mean, it does make sense. Cerulean is an actual color. He should be part of the Color Guard. Oh yeah, Periwinkle's a color too, isn't it? Lords of Londonderry are bringing the laundromats up to speed. Get some rest before the big battle. Yeah, let's hit the hay. We marched with the hamperbacks at first light. I wonder if they were all colors. Dustin's loving this. Ratavia is either sleeping or not feeling well. One of the two. The Grimelins. Wow, that's a lot of Grimelins. What's weird is why is 8-Ball on the side of the Grimelins? He's an object head. He's like a garbage creature, it seems like. It seems odd that he is on the side of the toxic wastelands. Unless the inside of the toxic, unless the inside of the 8-Ball is supposed to be toxic gear. I mean, that could be it, I guess. That could be the idea they're going for. Okay. Let's... Do I want Cerulean? I feel like... I'll put Walker out for now. That does mean, Ratavia, I want you to have a heal. Revive an ally, slash for skill damage, chance to create blue mold tile. Unleash Mammalian Fury on multiple targets. Scales with skill. Damn, she can make blue mold tiles? That's really good. Blue mold tiles basically blind on a tile. I don't need revive, that's for sure. That much I can tell you for free. I haven't used, no, I've used it once. I've used, that thing once. That was on one of the boss fights early in the game. But I have not used revives ever since. Now, what I'm curious about is, can I actually get extra turns with characters that have the hourglass equipped? Because so far it hasn't happened at all for Dustin or Walker. Not that it doesn't mean it couldn't. But I feel like it should have procced at least once by now. Oh, this is cool. I like the background. It's actually like everybody fucking battling at once. It's a cool set piece. Who would be such an accident, such a waste to put any sort of points of attack in there? I like that there's still dialogue options for like literally every character in the battle. And the dudes just holding the flags don't say a damn thing. That's proper silly. Be gone. Man, something's got to go terribly wrong here. Looks like Vermilion has deactivated the faucet's defenses. We'll need to turn the twin handles to open the lift. We'll take the right side, you take the left. Let it be so. May the Wash Mother protect us. I wonder if we can follow after them. That might be where they're hiding the goodies. Okay. Okay. I wanted to check. Because you never know in these games. You never know where they're going to hide the loot. And I do love that the retro achievement thing we had was being able to, like, tell where, like, random items are hiding. It's really good. I wish more games, especially more RPGs, just had, like, a little indicator of when you're done finding treasure. Because I love treasure hunting. But it's just sometimes hard to tell when you're, like, done. Wow, 444. That's so much. I'm assuming... Well, either I need Walker because he kind of floats. Yeah. I'll say I either need Walker or I need the Bubbleman. Blue Marble. Dump Beast. So this is probably like... This feels like the halfway point in the story, maybe? Even though, like, it might be... Might not be, like, exactly halfway, but it feels like we're kind of close to that. I wonder if we'll, like, lose some of the crew and, like, have to, like, recover and be on the mend afterwards. I don't think this game is going to kill a main character. But they have killed a lot of, like, side characters in this game. So it's not an impossibility. Stained shirt. Who's... Oh, Ratavia probably, right? What the hell? Why would I ever give that to her? Swap these two out real quick. Hey, can I give this shirt to Cerulean? No, he wears robes. Weird. I wonder who this shirt's supposed to be for. I am starting to think that maybe the hourglass only helps Ratavia with her extra turn ability. I feel like all these characters have it on them. One of them should have had the extra turn thing proc by now. Even if it's a small chance. It would make sense. It did say increases the chances for an extra turn. Not that it gives you the extra turn. I wouldn't be happy about that, but I would understand it. Can I walk through this? Reminds me of Golden Sun, where there's a lot of like treasures hidden right behind waterfalls and whatnot. That's why I wanted to check that real quick. Boy, you know, for like a people supposed to be clean and all about laundry, they sure do have a lot of clothes just sitting around here. I feel like they should be a little bit more organized, no? Let's try some fire real quick. My God, that's a lot of damage. That's why Walker's in the team. Just a casual 1,000 damage. No setup. No. Oh, hey, there you go. Look like what I was just saying, chat. I was literally just talking about how RPGs hide things behind waterfalls. And I get the big MP boost out of it. I tell you, it's like I could see the damn future, Munich. It's like I could see it coming. I guess it's fine. I was thinking about using magic on them, but these tox pools are... Wow, like I said, a lot of HP. I'm sorry, not a lot of HP. A lot of fucking experience for a super wimpy fight. I don't know if this is the case, but I do feel like some of these experience things are a little bit not balanced. Like, I feel like I've also fought enemies before that were like super wimpy, but they still gave like a ton of experience. Like enemies from the beginning of the game in like a new field, and they still give as much experience as like newer enemies. And these guys are similar. These tox pools we fought before, but they're still giving out absolutely buku amounts of experience. And I don't think they're tougher. Actually, I'm gonna steal MP because I think Walker can one-shot these guys. Ah, I think it's like just 200. Ah, Mile, Uncle Mile, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. They probably designed the game that way to ease the player to not grind too much. Did you have enough experience already? That's true. It could be something like that. Windbreaker. Hell, one of the late Act 3 dungeons have enemies that give like 20. That's wild. I don't. Ooh, +4 agility. A puzzling texture. Puzzling indeed. Maybe Ractavia? Okay, that's a little better. Okay, I think I can give that to her. I mean, she still has more armor coming in. You bet. Been watching this one today and enjoying watching it. Well, thank you very much, Uncle. Thank you. This is a fantastic... this is like... Funnily enough, this might be one of my favorite games I've played this year. I also played a different, like, indie RPG getting made that was Look Outside. Super fun RPG. And this one is... It's been a good year. A good, like, late half of the year for RPGs. Look Outside is also a really cool one if you've enjoyed... these old school RPGs. So Look Outside has a more like horror aesthetic to it, but it still kind of has a throwback sort of vibe. Definitely get... Oh, yeah. This game 100% takes a lot of its inspiration from, like, Secret of Mana and Chrono Trigger, especially. Feels like the two big ones. Though, they don't have any, combination attacks. Which is the one thing from Chrono Trigger that everybody loves. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen that yet. Just smack him in the back. And then we'll see if I kill this guy or not. I'll just steal his MP if I don't. Alright. Oh no, actually I have full MP already. That's fine. I do love that I don't have to worry about... That was good MP. I'm happy that I don't need to worry about the back row getting experience. There's a lot of RPGs back in the day. Oh, can I fall down here? Okay, no, I can't. I was scared for a minute. I was like, am I going to fall down if to redo the dungeon? You know, a lot of RPGs back in the day would make you have to use your party members to get them experience. But this one seems to be pretty kind about evenly doling out the EXP. Alright, well, I kind of have to come in like a wrecking ball. They kind of set it up for me. Bop, bop, bop. It's just a lot of free damage. Hard to resist. You know what? It might be that skills do less damage at range. Because that Toxic Spear did, like, no damage. Yeah, I know I blocked it and everything, but timed blocks don't give you that much of a defense boost. So it really might be that skills also get affected by being in the back row. Which would be pretty wild. I would not have seen that coming. Alright, this is where the king and his color guard should have been. Oh, what? Okay, alright, that was terrifying. I thought I almost broke the fucking game. Did you see that? I fell off the world. Oh no! I was just happy I didn't soft lock myself. Oh man. I was just flopping around, happy as a clam, and then I jumped off the world. I said, not a big deal. Like, the experience in this area is super good. So, I don't mind going through here again. Like, I'm only growing stronger. Oh, what's that? You see this crack? Oh, look at that. Yeah, what's this way? Yeah, what's this way? It's a trip back to the first floor. That's what this way is. Well, I'm glad I actually went this way. There was a little treasure to find. I forgot that Walker Jacket Librarian can just, like, destroy walls with a single shot. You know, you gotta explore in an RPG. It's a damn requirement. You never know where they're hiding all the goodies. Oh, okay. Now we know not to do that again. Do I have... I mean, I might as well. It's a potion that's just gonna go to waste if I don't do this. Oh! Do you know you can use sewing kits on your non-Garmantian allies? I didn't think they were supposed to heal, like, the non-cloth folk. But I guess so. Ah, actually, okay, no, look at that. I just got my question answered. Holy... Walker, please. He's just a... He's just a lad. What do you mean 4 turns? Why did he do 4 turns in a row? Walker just really hated that one motherfucker in particular. So he just got 4 turns in a row. Could you believe that's absolutely crazy? Here I was complaining that I didn't get any procs whatsoever, and then Walker must have fucking heard me. Like, hey, you know, you're not getting enough procs, huh, kid? Well, let me show you real quick. And he just like shoots out his revolver 4 times in a damn row. Summons a glacial spike. Freezes water tiles. Consumes all. Okay, well, extra turns is 100% gonna be it. Raises range damage and lowers his defense. Huh. Yeah, well, Shadow Stance. I mean, no matter what, having extra turns will always be the strongest thing you can do. And here, Shadow Stance for Walker. This is fucked up. Why are so many characters getting Shadow Stance? That's too strong of an ability. Oh, whatever. Cannot believe he gets Shadow Stance. I feel like anybody now with like Shadow Stance just gets so much value. Like, there's nothing more powerful in an RPG than taking another turn. And now 2 characters just get to do it for... Basically get to just... First turn in a boss fight, it's just going to always be using Shadow Stance. Yeah, because of Skiv. Yeah, right. So now, you need to spend 1 turn using Skiv, and then the second turn using the magic. Alright, let me just make sure. Oh, well, there I go. Okay, I was floating all over the place. Looks like they still haven't activated the left handle. Oh dear. Do you think they were just slower than us? Extremely doubtful. We better lend them a hand then. Man, I guess whatever. I have to see what the new ability is for what's his face. For Cerulean. Does it depend? Like it feels like I'm gonna really need something super good on Cerulean. Like, he's good now, but how can he compete with people who could take 2 turns? Let's draw your sheets. Skill bonus: wind resist, volt resist. Ah, okay, that is pretty good. Where is it? I'm assuming it can only be on these guys. Yeah, that's worth it. 100%. Okay, so that's the map. Oh, stuff like that. Excellent. I feel like somebody's favorite character on this, how do I want to say this? Somebody's favorite character on the team was definitely, like, either Walker or the Garmentian. Like, people, I think they really liked the Garmentians when they made this game. That's what I'm trying to say. They feel very strong. A shiny can. A shiny can that sparkles. Da, 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 da. Oh, I already have it. Alright, okay, that's everything. Alright, let's go. Okay, do we have full MP? We don't, so we should do this. Save that one for later. Ah, okay, so the water still absolutely kills these guys immediately, huh? Okay, let's heal up real quick. Look around the right and the left. Any goodies? Aha! Goodie spotted. Boy, I was worried that there weren't going to be enough spare keys in this game. I'm just, like, tripping over spare keys. Ah, okay, that is, the headmistress, Mauve? Moive? However you're supposed to say that? That must be her statue, or that's her sister's statue. Hard to tell. They look pretty similar. Fresh jammies. They are comfortable as they look. That is exceptionally silly. Oh, how delightful. Is there a special name for those kind of pajamas? The ones where it's kind of like a one piece, but it's like a furry one piece almost. Onesie? Yeah, onesie. I feel like the furry bit of it, though, maybe... Is there a special name for, like, the furry part about it? Do you see those in cartoons, old cartoons all the time? Boy, Walker loves getting his extra turns now. Actually, I will just steal some MP because I want to heal up after this. Yeah, I think these Tox pools have exactly 200 HP. Oh my god! Why does he get so many extra turns? I guess I should absolutely not be complaining. Revive an ally with 200 HP. Powerful Laundra Magics. Summon an umbrella from the heavens to hidden area with ranged... Wow, that's really good. Creates 3 water tiles at once for manipulation. Okay, these are... Big umbrella seems pretty good. With range damage, too, so this probably means he could be in the far back and use this ability. So I'm assuming some of his other stuff is probably based on his current location. I just need to check. Dustin and Ratavia have the hourglasses on them, right? Because Walker Jackets had 1,000,000 extra turns. And the other two haven't. I'm starting to wonder if it's like some sort of weird in-game thing that's not explained, like only one character can get the effects of the hourglass at a time. Let's see. Go over to the right here. That's the only thing I can think of that would explain why Walker is going so often. But I mean, I'm super fine with that, especially once a boss fight breaks out. Alright, let's be careful. Okay. I don't want to go down there again. So where did the king go off to? You think even if he was defeated, we would have seen his body somewhere. Do you think the king's in on it? I feel like he's too powerful to be beaten by these crummy little dudes. The crew is just silently looking forward. Ain't nobody talking to nobody during all this. I guess their nerves are maybe a little shot. But where the hell is the king? Oh man, I love that background. What a great looking background. I'm going to show you guys in a second here once I get back in there. My God, they knew what they were doing when they made this game, man. I can't explain it any more than that, but they knew what they wanted to make. Just so... It's exactly like the games from my youth. All these RPGs I used to love. Oh, okay. It falls, you take damage. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Just like the repeating background textures, the clouds that are in like a little bit of transparency in front of your screen, it's all so lovingly done. Man, this team's hard to dislike. I guess even if I had, I feel like if I didn't have Ragtavia in here, I would probably dislike the team a little bit more. We just put out so much consistent damage with Ragtavia without consuming MP. So if I was using the other lad, I would have to be using MP a bunch to like kind of keep up the damage. And it's also with me just kind of jamming the skill. Ooh. HP, don't mind if I freaking do. I'm gonna give that to Ragtavia. She really has such limited HP. It's kind of crazy. I mean, I know her asbestos armor is lowering her HP a little bit, but even then. Her having less HP than basically both the mages is kind of surprising. Oh, now she's faster than Dustin. I like this track a lot too. It's the very end of the first half dungeon. It's not. I like that it's also like going through the battles. It's very clear that something like a major plot point is going to happen. Like this is a major turning point. What the hell was that? Extension cord? Yeah, that must have been a weapon. Do not daisy chain. Extension cord whip? Is that Ragtavia? It is, okay. Plus 6 skill, plus 6 agility. Do not daisy chain. Why would I give her this? Am I missing something there? Why would I give her, like, half of her... Why would I lower her attack by half to give her 6 more skill and 6 more agility? Is there, like, an invisible pathway over there? No, I guess not. Okay, there's something over there. Well, let me click this first. Maybe that's it. Okay, that's what it is. Technically, I was right. Oh, well. Let me give not Dustin on this. Exactly, you know this is a major... Yeah, exactly. Like, the music... Oh... The music definitely gives you the vibe that something very big is about to go down, and the fact that it doesn't end when combat begins is also a really good sign. Clothespin idol? Don't I have already one of these? High skill bonus. Mine is 125 max HP. how much skill are we talking? He can't wear it? Who can wear it? It's a clothespin idol, so I figured it would have to be one of these guys. Is it only Cerulean? That does not seem worth. That definitely doesn't seem worth. That's a lot. That's a massive amount of HP. Maybe later on that'd be worth it. If 12 skill is still like a giant improvement. Platforming without Dustin. That sounds real bad. Just that little bit of wiggle room is really all I require. Weird. Nothing up here. That's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. Family size TP. Oh, I guess I could use that soon-ish. Huh. Just one? What does that even do? What's he even doing up here? Why is one little guy not even got a buddy? Well, how close is Dustin to getting a new skill? Not close yet. More levels. I was like, I would look around. Oh, there we go. Never mind. There's a fight right here. Because he's like one bit of experience away from getting a level up. Whatever. I'll Wrecking Ball. Why not? Just get him out of here. So far, I feel like hitting the skill button is always the correct choice, too. I've not felt it a bad choice even once yet. Okay, let's save. So, I mean, we get such a big attack bonus from our new weapons. And nothing really gives us a skill bonus. So I feel like if I played this game again, if I was going for like a min-maxy sort of deal, I do think just always putting your points into skill makes the biggest sense to me. A Janitor's Charm. Blessed by the Saint of all Janitors. Plus 20% experience for this character. Wow. Well, that's going on, Dustin. Plus 20 experience? That's very good. Is that no reason not to put that on the main damn character? And so far, we haven't ran into anything that's been like a major difficulty hurdle. Like, some stuff has been tough, sure, but nothing like massively so. So we should just keep snowballing this like power spike we have. We'll use the family size TP if we have 10 of them. We have 6. We'll just use a TP roll. Alright, we're ready. That could not be clearer that there was a boss fight coming up. Full HP. Basically, a save point, all of the MP recovery in the world. Master Vermilion, it's not too late to stop this. It's fascinating, isn't it? This little knick-knack is the only thing holding back the Waste's return. And it shall be I that will undo the seal. You can't. You're right. The laws of laundry demand a sacrifice. How did he capture the entire color guard? Your Majesty, no! You'll regret this! How much of a chump were the color guard, or how powerful is he? Why would you do this? You folded them. Just like that, you folded them. You won't get away with this! Well, little laundromancer, aren't you going to save them? Stand fast, Starprint. He's scared of you. Don't back down. Oh, Cerulean, dear and kind, how the strings of your fragile heart do fret and fray for these fallen few. That's a lot of F's. Let me mend this for you. Behold the power of waste. We shall stir them to rise again. Periwinkle, Marigold, It's no longer them. We must defend ourselves. Just these two, huh? Well, that's probably fine. I do have Shadow Stance. But then again, I gotta be careful on my MP consumption. I don't have a way to heal it without Dustin here. I do want to try out that new move I got. Big Brella. Maybe they jump together. Okay, well they're not that tough. I didn't get an extra turn. I'm completely shocked. Big Brella. Alright, let's see some Big Brella in action. Oh, okay. That was fine. Not as action-packed of an attack as I thought it'd be. Man, why are the color guard? I feel like it's weird. I'm gonna say that it's shocking that the color guard kind of feels like chumps. I feel like they should be a little tougher. It's like the king's own servicemen. A bunch of dang old weaklings. Well, you know, time to fucking gun them down. Yeah, you know, I don't see any reason to use my MP on these guys. These chumps. I'm gonna get enough extra turns with the Hourglass and my Shadow Stance. Yeah, there goes turn 3. Turn 4? Ah. Do I want to use Big Brella? I think it's fine for now. Ba, 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 ba. Against the Laundra King again. Move down here and we'll just full heal with a healing spritz. In fact, oh well. All right, that's fine. That's basically what I was doing anyways. Impressive. I didn't think you had it in you. However, it looks like your starching spell has finally worn off. Good, Bubble, do something! Dustin, how about we use our sharp sword to pop this bubble, eh? Or Ratavia, the girl with like 1,000 knives on her. I'm not much for a rematch. The time is almost near. And I'll make sure you can all watch your perfect little world ends here and now. A flair for the dramatic. What better time for drama? This is the end, is it not? Or perhaps it's the beginning. Yes, after this dump may go barking mad, but will truly be... Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. After the dump may go barking mad, but it will truly be a world of the strong. Let's get this over with. I can't stand drawn-out performances. Huh, so it's a representative of all the... Basically, every major race of this world seems to be... At least one section of them seems to be on the side of the toxic waste, which seems odd. Outlook good. Now that the Sharpstone is deactivated, we may begin the ritual. Hands of Grime, ready your vials. And with that, our part is over. Now return to your kingdoms to prepare for the next step. The rest is in Lord Eightball's hands. Praise the future! It is decidedly so. We've done it, Master! Yes, I can feel my strength growing already. Many stood in the way, and one by one we took them down. King Glowspin, Bookworm, the Laundromancers. There's still one Laundromancer left. The Star Print, he's as good as folded already. No. Wait. Oh, and you, Scrap Master. I believe you have something of mine. The vial of waste was removed. See you at the top of the faucet. Oh, who could have seen the betrayal? Dustin, come back. Scrap, the ceiling's coming down. We're blocked in. Guys, Vermilion's cloak, it's moving. Don't tell me. For a moment, I thought Vermilion was trying to maybe protect Cerulean. Just for a moment. Well, know what we're doing on this turn. Let's see. I think I'm gonna just use... We haven't used, like, many of our MP recovery items. Now it seems like a good time to at least use, like, one liquid metal. Ah, thank you, miss. I will take a sip. Ooh, this is good. I wonder if this is the... You think this is one of the designs that came from the Look Outside guy. It's kind of got some of his signature body horror, and the eyes especially make me think it's so. Empty. Alright, no secondary turn. Alright, let's start skiving. There's one wow. He's weak to clean skills. Almost had it. Come on, get an extra turn. Damn. I wonder if you can you get extra turn when you use skills? There we go, glowing shard. No, I guess I'll skip one more time. Let's see. Wind. I'm assuming it's going to be fire. 4,895 damage. That's a little bit. Oh, that will remove our shadow stance. Interesting. That was so much damage. Oh, damn it, I messed up that one. Okay, let's... Oh, man, and think about it, too. I just put the, That's funny. I just put the double experience on, Well, not the double, but the 20% bonus on Dustin, saying, man, the main character never leaves the party. Now he's on the party to get the experience. My god, I cannot believe Walker did 5,000 damage. Actually insane. Alright, Dustin. Get a curdled milking, brother. Haven't seen you in a while. I can't believe they still have the baseline 70% plus 75% healing items in those things. I feel like we've got past that some time ago. Okay, that... Did you see that? This is a little bit of a glitch. I jumped in here, and now I'm controlling Walker. When I should be Dustin. I find interesting things when I play games, don't I? Oh. Alright, let's go. Eight Ball! Scrapmaster, you finally arrived. It was you all along. Behind everything! King Globespin, Headmaster Bookworm, and now the Laundromancers. Yes, necessary steps on a clear path to a new future. Your sick future will never come to pass. The whole dump is against you. Yes, you lead so many bravely into battle. You really do remind me of myself. Who are you? You know exactly who I am. No, Garbamesh was the one who defeated the toxic waste. He's a hero. And Garbamesh is... dead. The weak old can died, yes. I am Garbamesh come again. Recycled, refined. I don't believe you. Believe what you want. It makes no difference. There's simply no place for you in this future. Oh shit, that's a fucking sick-ass model, man. Damn, 8-Ball looks cool. Armed and dangerous. Eight-Ball. I'm just saying, he dealt 50-something damage. I feel like... not as intimidating as I thought. That's all I'm going to say. Alright, and he resists that. Let's try the Gatling gun. That was pretty good. Well, that sure was a battle. You guys, after all this, you fail to see. It's already over. Not if we have anything to say about it. Oh, and even he's here. I'm gonna do this. I guess I don't know how long or how real of a fight this is, you know what I mean? It feels like one of those fights where you're just kind of like, you know, waiting to lose sort of deal. Nothing to steal? Yeah. Understood. $491, pretty good damage. I have 4 skivs already. Let's just burn him. Ah, he resists fire. Fully resists fire, actually. Emerald Swipe. Okay, that's good to know. That'll be win next time. Oh, well. Ain't need to be it next time. I was thinking about spying on him to see what he resists, but I assumed it wasn't going to be fire. Take this! Your story ends here. Dustin! Dustin! Jump! What? Trust me! I've never seen a wound like this before. Is she going to be okay? Wizard, can't you fix him? This is beyond me. You're the healer, you gotta do something. What do we do, Mr. Jacket? I don't know. Something's happening. We need to get Dustin out of here now. Ooh, I wonder if we're gonna be, or Dustin, I wonder if Dustin's gonna be mutated by the toxic waste. We still don't know what the big draw for this whole plan is. I mean, they said something about just making the world, like, make a survival of the fittest-esque world, which, if that's the case, I'm not, like, super into that storyline. I think that's usually pretty silly. But I guess we'll see where else it goes. I feel like at least 8-Ball's got more going on than the rest of the Council of the Toxic. Or the Toxic Council, however you wanna name them. Madame? Hands of Grime. Okay, that was it. Yeah, I feel like 8-Ball Elite has more going on than the Hands of Grime, and maybe Lord Plastique. But I guess we don't know the others yet. Oh, she's got her one leg out. You know that she's a sexy femme fatale because of that. Your Majesties, we're under attack! Who would have dare attack proud Mammalian? It don't make sense. They're coming out of the ground. You best not be pulling my legs, soldier. Gather the warriors. You're going out there? Bloody right I am. Sound the silent whistle. Unfortunately, I don't think she's doing that. Seriously, what is... That's one. It's a big mystery. We still don't know what or why the baddies want to do this. Like I said, we got the one kind of like hand-waving excuse of making a tougher world to make tougher soldiers sort of deal. I don't know if I buy as a main reason, and I hope it's not. Like I said, I hope it's a little bit more. Oh shit, Flying Fortress? Hell yeah. Your Grace, an unknown substance is flooding the kingdom. Monsters are sweeping the countryside. Father, what do we do? We'll be quite safe inside the castle walls. And what of your subjects? What of the people outside the castle walls? The common folk shall need rely on the crown more than ever. Bluebin, I think it's a little late for you to be like, oh man, what if my Pops is the bad guy? I feel like it's a little late on that call. Loot! Man, so yeah, like I said, this is the part of the story where everything goes to shit. Loot, no. Come on, Keeper. Don't you give up now. Where do we go? Come on, wizard. This is your neck of the woods. I don't know. Wait, do you see that? See what? There's lights in the laundry. Follow me, this way. I can't believe it. It's real. Walker, I need you to look after Dustin. I'm going after Loot, before his scent is lost. Ashud, I got this. I'll spring Loot and be back in no time. You're leaving? There's nothing else I can do for Dustin right now. So I'm counting on you to save him. Please. The laundry tree? What kind of goofy like laundry or clean pun are we going for with the tree? Yggdrasil? Are we making a pun on Yggdrasil somehow? Laundrasil? just throw Dustin in there. You'll shake him up a little bit. He'll come out fine. Ah, there we go. Act 3, The Nyx of Nac. Interesting. So I wonder, are we going to control Ractavia? Okay, so I wonder if Act 3 is going to be freeing Loot, or ending, or getting to the bottom of Loot's storyline, and then reviving Dustin, and then Act 4 is going to be the assault on the castle keep. Yeah, this place is so boring. It's nothing but snow and rocks and more snow. Quit your belly aching already. Gonna be a long night. It's too wasting cold. I'm dreaming of a better post. That bug kingdom sounds nice. Just be happy we're out of the waste dimension, alright? Wait, what was that? What was what? I thought I heard something. Just the wind, innit? Oh god, they're British. The Grimelands are British. That's, you know... There's a joke to be made here, but I don't know if I got the stuff to make it. Yeah, but what if what? You heard them rumors about that shadow at night? Ah, ghost stories? Don't tell me you believe in an immortal Grimeland hunter. Just saying, what if? Don't let Commander Hurl hear you talking like this. Someone's there. Who's out there? I'm the one from your stories. The Shadow, at night. I got questions, and you will answer them. Let's begin. Woo! All the old movies have the bad guys have British accents. Star Wars for sure with the Empire. That's true, actually. It's just, they're just following a long, honored tradition of the bad guys having British accents. See, I always liked the British accent, so it's always funny that they're always the bad guys and everything. Ooh, okay, so let's follow the water. The droplets? Maybe not? I guess I'll just go right for now, then. Ah, there we go, yep. We just want to walk to a certain point. Hello? Dustin? Walker? Anybody? My king! Guys, I thought you were folded, Uh-oh, Cerulean's just going through it right now. No, wait! Don't leave! I can't do this alone. You are not alone, Starprint. Dustin? You must protect him. I'm no protector. He alone can destroy the 8-ball, but it's you who can save the dump. Me? That can't be. All will become clear in time. You must brave the cycles of the wash. Bring Dustin Binsley before the altar. Good luck, Starprint. May your hidden courage guide you. Wait! Only Dustin can beat the 8-ball, but he's the one who saves the dump. I kind of wonder if this is going to be, if Dustin is going to end up sacrificing himself to defeat the 8-ball. Saint Gester's Gush is now available. Okay. That's probably, yes, that's going to be replaced immediately. Alright, let's save. Alright, cool. I think that's a good point to end it at for the night. Let me just go over to the other screen real quick. Yeah, I think that's an excellent point to end it at for tonight, because we can pick up at the beginning of Act 3 next time. And I'll probably be going live on... Oh, sorry, gotta stretch real quick. On Tuesday and... the hell's my damn schedule again? Tuesday, Wednesday. That's it, I think. It's so weird. I do an extra day 1 week, and all of a sudden my vision's all hazy with what my schedule usually is. But yeah, we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna play more of Mega Man Legends 2. That's gonna be what's on the agenda, I think. And besides that, I want to thank you for hanging out tonight. I'm gonna see if we can raid somebody real quick before I head off. See, Kato's on tonight, as usual. He's also a Sunday night player. And is anyone else playing Kingdoms of the Dump? Let's see. Maybe somebody who's not ahead of us in the game, if there's somebody on. Okay, Math is Forgotten. Cool, looks like they just started, actually. Which is perfect timing. And they're definitely behind where we are, I think. It looks like they're in the desert area. So we're going to raid into Math is Forget. Yeah, you guys have a good night. There is a Discord link down below in case you want to join in the Discord. And we'll be back on Tuesday to play Mega Man Legends. Besides that, have a good night, and bye-bye.